Show number 46. Hey, JMTV Audio and Sound, Billy Foster and Pat and Bill Moman. How you doing?
Good.
How's it going, guys?
Yeah.
Hey.
What's the latest, Billy Foster? What's happening down there?
Nothing. I'm waiting for possibly the VA hospital to give me a shot at the vaccine early. That's what happens. They got it listed at 75 now, so I gotta wait
That's
until.
good.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for mine too. I'm not playing the age card. I'm playing the educator card. Apparently my teaching organization is
The
able
remote educator card. Wow.
Yeah, well, they want me to go back into a classroom, so
good.
apparently that's what they're doing. So,
Well, we have finally had COVID hit home here. My wife got it. She tested positive.
she all right?
Yeah, she is. It's it's different. It sort of has different patterns to it. Sometimes she's very uncomfortable and feels crummy. Other times, not as much. We're now living like two cats that don't get along with each other in the same house. It's like,
Yeah, right. Be careful.
I'm up on the third floor, which for me, that's not like that big a stretch. I'm up here all the time, and that's what I do.
Right.
But we're going Lucy and Desi with the sleeping arrangements. Like I'm in a bed up here, she's in the bed down there, and I wear a mask at home. When I'm walking around. But other than that, I've been tested twice. I'm negative, and I'm going to get tested again like on Monday. The 10 days for her for quarantine is basically up like Tuesday-ish. So hopefully that'll work out. And if I haven't contracted it, this week, then someone told me something interesting, and I don't know if Billy or Pat, if you're on blood thinners or anything, but someone told me.
I'm on thinners, yeah.
A doctor, Crispin Co, the doctor of saxophone, he told me that if you're on blood thinners, there is less of a propensity for the disease to hook onto something. It can't clot as easily, and it's possible that you may have a little leg up in that. I don't know. There's so much talk about this and rumor and who knows, but all I know is I don't have it, so that's good.
Well, good. I'm glad to hear that.
As long as you take zinc every single day, even if you get it won't catch hold and really take you on. So I don't know.
I buy anything that's like that. To me, I accept anything like that because what's the downside? You have too much zinc. Like who cares? It's like so if it works, try it.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. Try anything that works and stay home. Stay out of harm's way. Like stay away.
Well, this latest one too is much easier to catch. I mean, it's still vaccines to work again, but it's much easier to catch than the initial one. So.
Yeah.
Yikes. Well, I wish everybody in TV land and us and all of us safety and health and not to get this thing. If you can avoid it, don't get it.
Yep.
Yikes. All right, Bill Nolan, what do you got for us?
I have a couple of songs that are ripped right off my own personal experiences in my house in the past week. So
okay,
I'll be starting with a guy who had well, actually, I'm going to start with a Richard Thompson song that I was one of my COVID go-tos. It's a little song called "Keep Your Distance." If I cross your path again, who knows where, who knows when, on some morning without number, on some highway without end. Whoa, don't grasp my hand and say, fate has brought us here today. Oh, fate is only fooling with us, friend. Keep your distance. Oh, keep your distance. When I feel you close to me, what can I do but fail? Keep your distance. Oh, keep your distance. Oh, with us it must be all or none at all. It's a desperate game we play to throw our souls, our lives away. Oh, wounds that can't be mended and debts that can't be paid. Well, I played and I got stung. Now I'm biting back my tongue. I'm sweeping out the footprints where I strayed. Keep your distance. Oh, keep your distance. When I feel you close to me, what can I do but fail? Keep your distance. Oh, keep your distance. Oh, with us it must be all or none at all. Keep your distance. Oh, keep your distance. When I feel you close to me, what can I do but fail? Keep your distance. Oh, keep your distance. Oh, with us it must be all or none at all. Oh, with us it must be all or none at all. Oh, with us it must be all or none at all.
Keep your distance is right. Boy, I'll tell you.
I was, if this mic stand had gone any further, I would have been like, playing like the little ladies I used to see coming out of Gristedes in Manhattan, you know, like the ones who didn't take care of their
I got
back
this
problems.
guy, right? This guy wanted to come see what was going on. That's Picky Boy. He
What's up, Picky?
Well, Picky's all right, but this guy had a day yesterday. At least we didn't have the day that he had. He went to the veterinary bus along with about 30 other cats and snip yesterday. So that's what.
Wow.
And he's no worse for the wear. He's still got a little bit of anesthesia, like.
That is so easy for you to say.
Yeah, but you know he's doing okay. He's a good traveler. He had a good time the whole time, and he's having a good day today. So
you know, I don't know if you would be interested, but I looked at a rather long interview with a guy that I went to, like, you know, junior high school and high school with, who became maybe the greatest mixer in music history, a guy named Bob Clearmountain.
Wow.
And when he was in junior high, he was called Bobby Chiaramonte, and he lived in like Old Greenwich. But I was thinking of sending this to you because it's equal measures of just great stories about the music business, also a lot of nerdy stuff, and he has cats that are like you know, playing all around the thing. I'm going to send you a link to this thing.
I'd like to see that. It's right up my alley.
You know, so if you have some time to kill, or do it in pieces, but this guy has really worked with everybody. You know, Stones, Roxy Music, Bryan Adams. I mean, Hall and Oates.
Wow, that's super cool. All right, I'm gonna check that. What's his name again?
Bob Clearmountain.
All right, I'm gonna look him up.
Oh no, you will see. Just look at his CV. You know, you'll be blown away and what he is. He did some production work. His first gig as a mixing engineer was Kool and the Gang, Hollywood Swinging, and Funky Stuff.
That's a good gig.
Oh my God! And then he worked with Chic for a long time with Niles Rodgers. So he comes from a background of adoring British rock, you know, as we all did in Riverside and Old Greenwich. That was where we were at.
Right.
And then he has this deep steeping into R&B, like serious freaking R&B. and worked at Media Sound, worked at the power station, worked at and all these places like at the beginning of them. He was at the power station stapling baffles on the walls.
Oh, wow. No kidding.
Anyway.
All right, do another song.
All right, this is another one that this is called "Splendid Isolation" by Warren Zevon, who had a birthday this week. I wanna live alone in the desert. I wanna be like Georgia O'Keeffe. I wanna live on the Upper East Side and never go down in the street. Splendid isolation. I don't need no one. Splendid isolation. Michael Jackson in Disneyland. Don't have to share it with nobody else. Lock the gates, Goofy, take my hand and lead me through the world of self. Splendid isolation. I don't need no one. Splendid isolation. Don't wanna wake up with no one beside me. Don't wanna take up with nobody new. Don't want nobody coming by without calling first. Don't want nothing to do with you. I'm putting tinfoil up in the windows, lying down in the dark to dream. I don't want to see their faces. I don't want to hear them scream. Splendid isolation. I don't need no one. Splendid isolation. Splendid isolation. I don't need no one. Whoa, splendid isolation. I like that.
That's like a dirty chord, yeah.
That was wrong.
It was wrong. Yeah, it was wrong. What was that chord? There was the devil's chord in classical music. You know about that?
I don't know.
No. There's back in like classical music days with lutes and whatever. There was a chord that you couldn't play. There were laws that you couldn't play this chord. I'll look it up for the next break. I'll tell you what that chord is, so you can play it.
There was a period of time, in the mid '70s during the singer-songwriter period where they should have been banished to hell for playing too many major sevens. There were too many major sevens. I was just too sensitive. Like when I discovered it, I ran with it like it was crack.
Right.
And then it got to a point when okay, that's enough. You can't do that all the time.
All right. I can't believe you haven't heard of it. I'm going to look it up. The devil's chord.
The devil's chord.
Do another chord. Do another chord, and I'll see you in a minute.
Okay. I'm going to do a. Oddly, this is another song by Richard Thompson, which was not intentional, but it's a rather, he was in a band called Fairport Convention before he became a solo artist, and they played that kind of thing like the band Pentangle, kind of like British folk, and then sort of moved it into other stuff. And this was the one that he did as a solo song called Bee's Wing. Though if you look at the word, it's one word. It's like bee swing, I was 19 when I came to town. They call it the summer of love. They were burning babies, burning flags, the hawks against the doves. I took a job in the streaming trade down on Cauldron Street. I fell in love with a laundry girl, was working next to me. She was a rare thing, fine as a bird's wing, so fine a breath of wind might blow her away. She was a lost child, she was running wild. She said, as long as there's no price on love, I'll say, and I wouldn't want it any other way. Brown hair zigzag round her face, the look of half surprise, like a fox caught in the headlights, there was animal in her eyes. She said, young man, can't you see I'm not the factory kind? If you don't take me out of here, I'll surely lose my mind. She was a rare thing, fine as a breeze wing, so fine that I might crush her where she lay. She was a lost child, she was running wild. She said, as long as there's no price on love, I'll stay, and you wouldn't want me any other way. We bust around the market towns, pick fruit down in Kent. We could tinker knives and pots wherever was we went. I said to her, we'll settle down, get a few acres dug, a fire burning in the hearth and kids all on the rug. She said, oh man, you foolish man, that surely sounds like hell. You might be lord of half the world, you're not on me as well. She was a rare thing, fine as a bee's wing, so fine a breath of wind might blow her away. She was a lost child, she was running wild. She said, as long as there's no price on love, I'll stay, and you wouldn't want me any other way. We were camping down at Gower one time, the work was mighty good. She thought we shouldn't wait for the frost, I thought maybe we should. We were drinking more in those days, our tempers reached a pitch, and like a fool I let her run with her rambling itch. Now the last I heard, she was living rough back on Derby Beat. White horse in her hip pocket, a wolfhound at her feet. They say that she even married once to a man called Romney Brown, but even a gypsy carnival was too much like settling down. They say her rose has faded, hard weather and hard booze. Maybe that's just the price you pay for the change that you refuse. She was a rare thing, fine as a bee's wing. I miss her more than words could ever say. If I could just taste all of her wildest now, if I could hold her in my arms today, well, I wouldn't want her any other way. It was a bit of an epic, wasn't it?
Oh my God! So my head hurts now because I read up on that chord.
And what is the chord?
Okay, so it's a tritone. Okay, and I was like, all right, what's a tritone? All right, so it's notes separated by 6 semitones. So it's like C and F sharp. So it's a diminished fifth, I guess, right?
Give me the third one. So it's C, F sharp. Give me a third one.
Well, I mean, like you could go C, E, F sharp. And the F sharp is what makes it the devil's tone. It was illegal to play it.
C, E, F sharp. that's like a 7th, isn't it? Or no?
No, it's a flat 5, which is
The flat
like
5 of the C.
yeah. I mean, you can
Yeah,
play
right. Because the G is
like
the
if you
5.
play an
Right.
F and a B, you get
It
that
doesn't
weird
sound that satanic, you know.
dissonance, and you go to Wikipedia, it will hurt your freaking head. There's this giant article that some PhD student in music wrote, and you get 2 sentences in, you're like, wait, what I thought I knew something about this, but yeah, that was illegal back in the old days. You could not play those. You'd get in big trouble.
You get
So
burned
it
at the
brought the
stake.
devil on, is that what it did? Or it made you evil, or brought the devil upon you?
I don't know. I mean, it sounds like, I don't know. It's like, it's almost like the Monsters theme is built like that. Yeah.
It's a little bit like She's So Heavy on Abbey Road. It's kind of
Right, exactly. And I'm sure, of course, in jazz, Miles Davis was probably like, fuck yeah, that's all I'm playing,
That's it's like you go to the craft services table when you have a gig and you played that thing and it gets a little warm and then suddenly like the band the van is supposed to take you back to the hotel and you never get there.
Right. And Papadula, don't be tuning your tom-toms to the devil's, like C to F sharp and then
Wow.
oh, wait a sec. I just discovered something. All right. So C to F sharp is 6 semitones, and F sharp to C, going the other way, is also 6 semitones. That's why it's a tritone.
It's harder to finger on a guitar actually if you want to keep the C on the bottom.
Pretty interesting.
Yeah, don't finger it.
Nice.
Don't finger the devil's chord. Don't do it.
This is a family show,
Not anymore.
Who's that cat?
Phone home.
Exactly. All right, guys. Exactly. All right, go for it.
Okay.
Do another one.
All right. I got a job, it ain't nearly enough. A $20,000 pickup truck belongs to me in the bank. And some funny talking man from Iran left the service, got a GI loan. I got married, bought myself a home. Now I hang around this one-horse town and do the best I can. Getting tough, just my luck. I was born in the land of plenty, now it ain't enough. Getting cold, I've been told. Well, nowadays it just don't pay to be a good old boy. Been going nowhere down a one-way track. I'd kill to leave it, but there's no turning back. I got the wife, the kids, and what would everybody say? My brother's standing on the welfare line. Any minute now I might get mine. Meanwhile, it's the IRS and the devil to pay. Especially if you play that chord. Getting tough, just my luck. I was born in the land of plenty, now there ain't enough. Getting cold, I've been told. Well, nowadays it just don't pay to be a good old boy. I hit the beer joints every Friday night. Spend a little money looking for a fight. It don't matter if I win or lose, 'cause Monday I'm back on the losing end again. Getting tough, just my luck. I was born in the land of plenty. Now it ain't enough. Getting cold, I've been told. Well, nowadays it just don't pay to be a good old boy.
Yeah. That was wonderful.
Thank you. I'm honored. I'm in the presence of royalty, the Sugar Queen.
The Sugar
It's in
Queen.
the
All right,
house.
so
Sugar Queen
while
is
you were
back.
playing that, Bill Nolan, I got a text message from Satan, and he said, if you want Nolan to play the devil's chord, tell him to play a C7 chord up on the 8th fret, but have him mute the first and the 6th string.
Oh, give me that again.
All right, it's on the screen. It says, this is Jam TV. We're a musical show, right? So
So the
play
C, you want the high C.
on the 8th fret.
There, done.
Right, but you have to mute the 1st and the 6th string.
You have me totally mistaken for someone who knows his ass around the guitar here. But,
This is
How
proof.
do you do that?
This is proof
well,
that Ray Simonelli is the devil.
I
Okay?
have to mute that string, huh?
Ray Simonelli is the devil. He told me to do it.
Well, you see how Ray Simonelli plays guitar? Ray Simonelli plays guitar like James Taylor, where it's like all backwards. Like it's. I can't believe he teaches classes. It's like backwards. It's like
Oh my
he plays a
God!
beat
He taught
chord,
himself.
like,
Yeah.
completely different.
Have you seen Sarah Chesler play the guitar?
I've seen Sarah Chesler do a lot. I have, I'm sure, but
She's amazing,
I love
but
everything
she
does.
doesn't play it like normal people. She figured out her own tuning, I think, and she plays it in a very unusual way. It doesn't look like anybody else. I don't know how to read frets or anything like that, but
Well, James Taylor, for example, he uses these hammer-ons.
and what is that? What is that?
But he plays it in a way that you can't even play that. I don't even know how he does it because he likes to hang his index finger so he can play like a B minor and an F sharp. It makes no sense whatsoever, but that's how he plays it. And who am I to question James Taylor?
I found this is the devil's chord on ukulele. I could try it.
Oh, yeah. Study that
There's
up.
only 2 notes on the ukulele.
I want it on the harmonica.
Harmonica, exactly.
I promise next week I'm going to have a song that's nothing but the devil's chord.
It's easy to play on the accordion. Just play any chord.
Exactly.
Oh, that hurt.
All right, Bill,
That
do
hurt
one more
there.
for us. Do one more for us, Bill Nolan.
One more? Okay. Okay. There are no devilish chords in it at all. Half of what I say is meaningless, but I say it just to reach you, Julie, Julia, Julia, ocean child calls me, so I sing a song of love, Julie, Julia, seashell eyes, windy smile calls me, so I sing a song of love, Julia. Her floating sky is shimmering, shimmering in the sun. Julia, Julia, morning moon, touch me, so I'd sing a song of love, Julia. When I cannot sing my heart. I can only speak my mind. Julie, Julia, sleeping sand, silent cloud, touch me. So I sing a song of love, Julia. Calls me, so I sing a song of love, Julia. Half of what I say is meaningless, but I say it just to reach you, Julia. It's a semi-devil chord.
The Devil Seventh. Major.
Like, it would be great if suddenly I just burst into flames right now. That's showbiz, you know.
Spontaneous combustion actually does occur.
It's a thing.
It is there have been cases of it. There have been about 24 cases in the U.S. since 1900, and the majority of them have been little old ladies who lived alone, and who were found after the event by the fire department, and there would simply be a chair and a pair of shoes and ashes, and some smoke stains on the ceiling. And this is spontaneous combustion. This is a piece of American history, along with
chemical imbalance in your blood, and your body catches fire. Yeah,
it's but only little old ladies who live alone. I don't know why.
Oh, I'll look it up during the break.
That's right.
I was wondering what happened to my mom. It was like,
yeah, they think they were smoking in bed, literally.
Yes.
you thought it was like you were doing a chord inversion, but it was a chord implosion.
Exactly. Billy Foster, how you doing, Billy?
I had a guy when I was stationed in Indiana. The same thing happened. We found him spontaneous combustion. He burst into flames. The only thing left were the tips of his fingers, and the tips of his everything else was gone. Now, the thing about it that's really strange is it burned at such an extreme temperature that even the bones were turned to dust, but it didn't set the bed on fire and destroy it. So the chemical within the body is what really cooks, and the rest of it on the outside is only affected by the heat. It was really strange, really weird.
I remember that actually from some of the reports, some of the fire marshals reports that I had read. For some reason, I had this book that was called Mysteries of the Unknown. That was like by Reader's Digest, and it had all these chapters about odd things, and I got sucked into that chapter.
Yeah.
Weird stuff.
Wow. Well, Billy Foster, if you don't die by spontaneous combustion, I don't know who will.
This started as kind of a fun, life-affirming, like, musical thing, and now it's become like I have a sense of dread. I'm pretty much sure that, like, you're going to find my slippers tomorrow morning, and that's
your bones are gone. Yeah, your toes are there. You got your fingertips in your toes. That's it.
Oh, another thing about that too is people that have witnessed said that the people that caught fire, instead of screaming and being in pain, they laughed and they smiled as they were being consumed. In almost every case on record.
So, that's creepy.
Am I having that dream again where I'm on Jam TV and you guys are all out of your freaking minds? Like, what the hell's going on?
Our heads are going to start to spin around now, Ed.
Crazy.
You're out in the middle of the woods.
Up like, oh,
We're
it's
all
Thursday.
speaking in tongues.
You've been isolated too long, Ed. There's a whole new thing of substance abuse going on here on the mainland.
Oh, yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, that you don't know about.
Yeah. All kinds of things going on.
Yeah, right.
Oh, my God. Bill Noman, thank you very much. That was
You are
fantastic.
welcome.
Hey, Sugar Queen, you want to do it for us? Hang on.
Please, no catching on fire tonight.
Nobody catch fire.
no
No audience
flames.
members.
No
Nobody
matter
catch
how much
fire.
you want to. No matter how
no.
much the devil tells you to. Don't do it.
Oh, my God. How you doing, Sugar Queen?
I'm doing pretty good today.
So tell us, what are you up to? You got some special stuff going on.
Yeah, I'm in New London, Connecticut right now.
Oh, wow.
A friend of mine, a musician friend of mine, has some connections at a studio. So I've been doing my live streams at this studio here in New London for sessionslive.com. So that's been pretty cool.
That sounds great.
Yep. How's the sound? Can y'all hear me?
Sound great.
Okay. Good.
Go ahead, do a song for us.
I'm gonna play an original because everybody keeps putting pressure on me for original music. So this is actually an old original, but I'm gonna play it. I wanted to play it on your show because some of the people might understand the references about Toe Talk Tavern and the acoustic that I used to play at. So this is this is called Ukulele. I wrote it like 3 years ago to play at Toe Talk. I got it this time. There's something that I like to share with you. Through trying times, it's been helping me get through. A new therapy that I'm discovering too. Something about me some of y'all probably never knew. Something I'm sharing right now with you. Something I really like to do. To play ukulele. I love to play ukulele. Right next door at Acoustic Open Mic, I went to play. That night I met a nice young man they call Mike every day. He introduced me to a gentleman they call Henry. Because of that is why I stand before you today. To play ukulele. I love to play ukulele. I swear I pick this damn thing up every day. Ukulele. And if you like to hear me play, catch me, Charles Henry, every Thursday. And you can hear me play ukulele. I love to play ukulele. And then I wrote this little edit for some promo. And if you like to hear me play, catch me on Sessions Live next Thursday and the following week on Friday. And you can hear me play ukulele. I love to play ukulele. I swear I pick this damn thing up every day. Ukulele. In Hawaii they say ukulele. Thank you. That was ukulele.
Fantastic. That sounded great. I like that tune. I hadn't heard you play that before.
Nope. I said, it's old, but I'm definitely never played on Jam TV.
So now wait. So how can we watch you play on this show?
So I'll leave a link in the comments on Facebook too, but it's sessionslive.com/Sugar Queen. And I can schedule a week out. So any schedules that are during that week, you'll see posted on there. And you can just being present on my live alone helps me out. And you collect stars during my live. And if you want to support me, you can send me hearts that translate to cash. So that's pretty good.
We'll do that.
Yep. I'll leave a link. It's sessionslive.com/Sugar Queen.
Okay.
And it's spelled like that. Yep.
That was interesting. Your singing became the most passionate when you were actually singing the plug for those shows. But you have this beautiful character in your voice, and I can't even find the words for it. It's this mellifluous sort of. I can't.
You found the word.
You have a beautiful voice.
Thanks so much.
Very
Thanks
nice.
so much.
Very, very nice. Do another one for it.
I'll play another original. It's one of the ones you like. This is Psycho Yo. It's a comedy song. So
I love this song.
Go ahead and laugh about it. It's supposed to be funny. I think I hear some guitar playing, but I'll keep
Yeah, that
going
happens.
regardless.
Gracie Bailey's just like, I'm on. Yeah. Right, go for it.
There we go. Let's do that. No headphones today. Yep, there we go. There we go. I wrote this song about this dude that was psycho. Well, he wasn't really psycho, but that day I was like, yo, this dude is psycho. And then I went home and this song happened. This dude is psycho, yo, this man has got to go. I can't take it no more, he lost his mind for show. This dude is psycho, yo, this man has got to go. I can't take it no more, he lost his mind for show. I'm trying my very best to pass this stressful test. Oh God, give me a clue, cause I don't know what to do. He got my temperature high like I'm sick with the flu. All I can do is sigh, yo, I am just too through. This dude is psycho, yo, this man has got to go. I can't take it no more, he lost his mind for show. This dude is psycho, yo, this man has got to go. I can't take it no more, he lost his mind for show. He lost his mind, he lost his brain, that motherfucker's insane. Typical everyday train wreck, must be in a lot of pain. He needs more kisses and hugs and less alcohol and drugs. I don't know what he uses, but I think he abuses. Psycho, yo, this dude is psycho, yo. I can't take it no more, he lost his mind for show. This dude is psycho, yo, this man has got to go. I can't take it no more, he lost his mind for show. Psycho, yo, psycho, yo, psycho, yo, psycho. This dude's psycho, he's so psycho. This dude has lost his mind, yo. I don't do psycho, no, no, I don't do psycho, no, don't do psycho, I don't do psycho. This dude is he's out of his mind, yo. I can't, 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 hashtag I can't. And that's the end of my rant. That's Psycho Yo. Oh.
Fantastic. I know that guy.
There's a chord for that guy.
that guy.
Turn the radio up. Turn your it must be going fast.
To Newtown, that was elevator music. When they sent me to Newtown, it was elevator music.
Fantastic. Yeah, that's a great song. I love that one. And that was a real person, right?
Yes, and it's funny story. He actually walked in on an open mic when I was singing that song, but he doesn't know it's about him. I was like mid-swing.
Hey, how are you?
I was like, oh my God, I'm just gonna keep going.
Oh,
He doesn't have a clue.
He knows. You think he doesn't know?
Sitting
He's
right
like,
up in
"Wait
front
a
of the
minute."
stage, watching you.
Oh no.
I love
Really
that song.
good.
It brings back such happy memories.
So you drove up in your fancy converted van life van, right?
Yeah, so I've been doing some of my lives there, and It just got a little tight. That's why I ended up in this hotel room. And then I have this battery. This charges a lot of my stuff in my van, like my heater and different things. So after my battery died, I was like, I guess I should get a room.
Yeah, it's really cold out. Like you don't want to be messing around in the van life in this kind of cold.
So it's going to be a little bit of both in the winter, but in the summer I'll probably be all the way in the van all the time, and then I can unpack and like get all campy and stuff. So. Yeah.
That's fantastic. We have to do a van life Jam TV episode. I will meet you in like the Great Smoky Mountains or some crazy place. We'll do a Jam TV from there from our van.
Yeah. It's one of the ideas is that I'm supposed to be able to. I want to eventually go on a tour, and the idea is that I can just open the back doors, put my backdrop, and all my stuff is right there. My mic stand, my music stand, my whole setup is all right there in the back, so I can just set up, open the back doors, and just go live whenever, wherever.
That sounds great. That's unbelievable. Yeah. That's the way to do it. You know, wherever you go, make it happen.
Yep.
All right, super good to see you.
You too. Thanks a lot.
Fantastic. All right, we'll be right back after this with Will Baird. Stay by. Hey, how you doing, Wilbert?
There. Good. How you been?
I've been doing okay.
So
it's cold out up here. Up in the mountains in Pennsylvania, and it is really, really cold.
How much snow did you get yesterday?
Oh, we only got like 3 inches or something like that. That's not the worst of it. But now we got this cold snap happening, and it is going to be real. It's 13 out now, and it's going down to 6, I think. So
yeah. I don't think you'll be dropping Munster in the snow tonight. Yeah, That's not. That film is not going to happen.
No, that is not happening. So how you been doing?
Oh my Lord, I'm doing okay. I'm surviving. I've been playing with my looper a lot this week. Yeah, you talked about fingering with the devil, so I can go there. You open the door. So I'm going to play a little bit with my looper tonight in front of everyone. I'm half out of my mind because I've been in this black room with these white lights since 8 o'clock this morning.
Wow.
Doing song after song after song for the local TV station. And I've got to get out of here, and I can't leave until I'm done with us.
Right. Well, with no further ado, why don't you play your first song for us tonight?
Sounds good. We'll do.
Fantastic.
Playing
Super
with my
good.
looper all alone. And whenever I'm sitting out here for like looking at myself, I'm like, is Ed there? Is he going to come back? Did
I'm
he
here.
leave me? I've got like an abandonment problem, you know.
That was very cool. And you did that live with your looper.
I did it live with my looper. Yeah. Although I got lost when I did live with the looper after all of the talking we all did. I like forgot all the songs I was going to do and how to play and everything.
Oh no! What are you going to do next?
I don't know. I forgot. I'm going to do Time After Time.
Oh, excellent.
This is going to be a put you to sleep version. You like these?
I like that. Don't worry.
They relax you.
Very nice. Very nice.
Notice how it's still singing?
Very great. Well,
Thanks. I appreciate it, Billy.
Hey, Will,
Yeah.
was that inspired by Eva Cassidy's version?
You know, I heard somebody do it in Milford at the Milford Arts Council Coffee House. Two women and I just went like, wow. And that was like 4 years ago. And so who knows? I just assumed that they came up with the idea themselves, but they were wonderfully talented and never seen again.
When you get a chance, go on YouTube and look up Eva Cassidy live at Blues Alley, and then just type in the song name, Time After Time. And she does a hauntingly beautiful, slow version, just like you did, only with
Cool.
singing.
Oh, that sounds great. I'll check it out.
Yeah, it's awesome.
I've heard her name. Yeah, definitely heard her name.
Fantastic. Will Barrett, thank you so much.
Absolutely. Vice
Now you
versa.
can get out of your dark room with lights and you can.
I can't wait. I'll run outside and throw myself in the snow and then spontaneously combust.
Fantastic. Nice to hear you play.
For the last time. All they'll find is the tips of my toes and my guitar.
I kind of like that idea. That's like, who wants to go by COVID? You want to go by like spontaneous.
Let's go
combustion.
somewhere spectacular. Yeah.
Especially if it's a smiling face, right? You're going out and going, yeah, what the hell?
Oh my God! And you're happy about it, you know?
No, I'm going to go in some dumb way. I'm going to like have a Coke machine fall on me because I was rocking it because a Coke got caught in the machine, you know, and they'll like find me, you know, that kind of thing. I'm destined for some stupid ending, but it won't be tonight.
Not tonight. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you, Ed. Take care, you guys. Good to see all of you.
We'll be right back with Ray Simonelli. Stand by. Hey.
How you doing?
Good. How you doing, Ray Simonelli?
Good. I need to say hi to Jerry. It's been a while since
hey.
Talk Tavern.
Yep,
oh my
yep.
God. Such
Good
a
to see
pleasure
you.
hearing you play again.
Oh, thanks so much. I'm excited to hear you play again.
Thanks. And my man Billy Foster in the lower right-hand corner of the screen.
Yeah, I'm in the basement now.
I know. I thank you for inviting me over. I got to check.
Oh, we're gonna have to start drinking. I gotta go get my bottle of rum. When Ray Simonelli freezes, you gotta drink it.
What do I
He's
have?
frozen solid. Like Ray Simonelli is frozen solid. Oh, the Ray post. I think we lost Ray Simonelli.
Oh, there he
There he
goes.
is.
There he goes. There he goes.
We lost you for like 7 seconds that time, Ray
Yeah, man,
Simonelli.
you were like,
Yeah, you know what it is? It's like, Ed, whenever you put like multiple people on the screen,
Shouldn't do that. That shouldn't matter.
then it kind of, every once in a while, it just goes.
Like that? Oh, yeah, that's the way. That's the way to demonstrate. You're like, every once in a while it
There
goes.
it goes again.
the timing was perfect.
I don't know, Ray Simonelli. I don't know. You just froze for 10 seconds again.
Right when you said it, right? You went,
You went, it does like this. Oh my God. I hope we can make it through tonight because that's like there isn't enough alcohol to get through that.
You guys are on the TV here. Can you see on the TV?
Oh yeah, that's the way to do it. Hang on, I got to get my Ray Simonelli gaming banner up here. Unbelievable. So what's that bit? So Ray, play for me a C7 chord on the 8th fret, but mute the first and 6th string. He's frozen. That guy is frozen.
He's setting up. He's setting up the chord. That's all. He's setting it up.
No, he's not setting up the chord. He is free. He's like, everybody freeze.
Oh no! Come back, Ray.
Oh no, we lost Ray Simonelli. Oh, there he is again.
Yeah.
You got a really bad connection. Are you on your wire connection tonight?
Yeah, I have the Ethernet plugged in.
Wow, because you're dying for like 10, 15 seconds at a time.
Yeah, each time's longer.
What
So
did you want me to
play that devil's chord for us, Ray Simonelli. Let me see that C.
Okay, hold on.
Chord on the 8th fret with the first and 6th string
Yeah,
muted.
I'm surprised Bill Nolan couldn't do it.
No, he was like totally stumped. I'm pretty stumped myself. There it is for the viewing audience. If you want Noman to play the devil's chord, tell him to play the C7 chord on the 8th fret and have him mute the 1st and 6th string.
All right, here it is. Ready?
I'm ready. That doesn't sound like the devil's chord.
I want to try the ukulele one.
Let me see the ukulele devil's
It's
chord.
so I'm gonna show you first because I don't know if anybody knows ukulele.
Yeah,
That
okay.
says 7th fret. So I don't even know. 1, 2, 3, 4. 7th fret. What was that? First, this string, that
Yeah.
string, that string.
This is brave. I appreciate your
And
bravery.
this string.
We could all spontaneously combust, you know?
This is an attempt. Is that it?
That's a little
That
super.
might be it.
Little super, yeah.
Yep. Yeah, but that's it.
Yeah,
on
that
ukulele.
sounds like it.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to spontaneously combust now. Yeah, that's the only effect I have, you know? The prime ribbon. Good stuff. So, Ray Simonelli, what are you going to do for us today?
I'm in a Beatles mood.
Okay. He froze again. I don't know, Ray.
Frozen Beatles. There we go.
Something in the way she moved attracts me like no other lover. Something in the way she moves me. I don't want to leave her now. I know I believe in her. Somewhere in the smile, she knows I don't need no other lover. Something in the way she moves me. I don't want to leave her now. I know I believe in her. You're asking me if my love grows. I don't know. I don't know. You stick around now, it may show. I don't know. I don't know. Something in the way she knows, and all I have to do is think of her. Something in the way she moves me. I don't want to leave her now. You know I believe in her.
Woo! You didn't freeze once. Unbelievable. And I was ready. I got my, we all had our alcohol ready. We were ready to roll.
I got a little
That's the
surprise.
whole thing
I was ready
over.
to.
Oh, you guys are ready with your drink. Okay.
That cost the Sugar Queen $15 in the mini bar to open that in the hotel room. You know, like,
Now, Jerry, you're what? You said you're in New London?
New London, yeah. Cultured
Wow,
AF
okay.
Studios is where I've been doing my live streams.
Oh, good. Okay, cool.
Yep.
I just need to retune here. Hold on.
that's really cool. So they have a studio down there, and they're like,
Yeah, there was a music venue before COVID, and then they shut down because of COVID. They just got a grant to reopen, so now she's turning it into like a production thing. So artists like me, I'm the first of this idea that she has. So artists are supposed to be able to come to her studio, set up their stream keys and whatever, and go live. So I came with my setup, and she told me she wants it to be where I can just show up and play. So I was like, uh-oh, you're going to turn me into a diva.
that's really cool.
Yep.
That's really. What else you got for us, Ray Simonelli?
Here you go.
I'm going to do another Beatles tune.
All right.
Something that I taught to my adult class last night. Haha. And if you've ever listened to the words to this song, very literal, but very funny once you understand it. Blew my mind. I once had a girl, or should I say, she once had me. She showed me her room. Isn't it good? Norwegian wood. She asked me to stay and she told me to sit anywhere. I looked around and I noticed there wasn't a chair. I sat on the rug, drinking her wine, biding my time. We talked until 2, and then she said, it's time for bed. Told me she worked in the morning and started to laugh. I said I didn't and crawled off to sleep in the bath. And when I awoke, I was alone. This bird had flown. Here's a little fire. Isn't it good? Norwegian wood. Thanks. Randy's
John.
still in the house.
Here I am. Nice job, man.
Thank you.
That was
Yeah,
awesome.
you got the Hollywood Square
I
gestures
left
down.
out
You're
the
like,
most
nice
important
job,
word.
man.
I'm like, sure, how are you?
Hello.
I see it.
Hi.
Good.
Am I looking the right way? This way.
Yeah. And to quote you,
Oh,
I
wait.
can't.
I can't.
Yeah.
Hashtag I
I think
can't.
I was watching before, and as soon as you came on, before you played your first song, I was like, I can't.
I can't. You already had it going.
It's very catchy. I love it.
Oh, I like it. Thanks. I'm
I'll
glad
bet
it's
Randy
Ray,
knows
was
what
that
that
song
song's
you
about.
just
Randy, do
sang?
you know?
Hold on. What, Bill?
Was that song that you just sang about a guy named Sven with a heart on?
No.
Norwegian wood? Was that what it was?
No, not at all.
Yeah, I know.
All right, what's the
I know
story?
it's a
What's
love
the
song.
secret story? Right, Simonelli. What?
Let the record show that it wasn't me that dragged it into the gutter right away this time. All right? 'Cause
For the first time ever, yeah.
But you want to hear
And,
that? I had it all set up, Randy. I just want to hear that.
you know, hey, it's tough being me. Hey.
Yeah, no, here's the story, and the story. It surprised me because I've heard that song like for a million years, but I never really paid attention. Even though you hear the words, you don't really string it all together, and it's a very literal song. If you go look up the words later, it's a very, there's nothing abstract about it. But what it was, it all came about because, you guys probably know, like, John Lennon was married to his wife Cynthia. But the only reason why he got married is because she got pregnant. And back in those days, you married the girl, but it was never like a real serious relationship. And basically, he cheated on her like nonstop. So a couple of years went by. He decided to write a song about having an affair. So he had some words. He brought it to Paul McCartney. So basically, the storyline is, he goes out to pick up some girl. She invites him back to her place. There's nowhere for him to sit, so they're sitting on the rug drinking wine. And then at some point she says, all right, it's 2:00 in the morning. I got to go to bed. I have to work in the morning. And she laughs at him. So basically he ends up sleeping in the bathroom. And then when he wakes up, she's gone. She went to work. So to get revenge for leading him on, he lit her furniture on fire. That's the Norwegian wood is the furniture. Now, back in England, at one time, I guess it's kind of like in modern times, this would be like IKEA. They had this like really cheap, inexpensive pine furniture.
Yeah.
And everybody was buying. It was kind of like the thing for a while. So that's what it was. But they couldn't call the song cheap pine furniture, so they changed it to Norwegian wood. And when Paul McCartney in an interview explained the ending of the song, he goes, well, this girl stood us up. And, he goes, so in our world, we had to get our revenge. So, his exact words, so we lit the fucking furniture on fire.
Okay. I tell you, man, if that was the protocol, I would have lit a lot of fires when I was a young man.
Yeah.
Wow.
Go back and look at the words.
Another one. Huh? Okay, you're on. You're gonna light your shit on fire.
Right.
Remember when California was in flames? Holy shit. Man, we could have went wild.
After the third time I did that, the judge said, "Stop doing that, dude."
It's Arson Eddie back with us. Oh, okay.
Arson Eddie.
Yeah. Well,
The
the last line of the song is, so I lit the fire. Isn't it good?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's really funny. Like, and, I grew up thinking that was like a romantic song.
Of course, yes.
About a gentleman. Like, he didn't
Norwegian
want to
wood.
take advantage of her, so he slept in the bath.
It all makes
What a good guy,
Now I
Man, it's
wish
a side
God
chick
visualized
song.
the bounty of head as he sets fire to the Visualize that.
It's even worse. It's like I couldn't even make her my side chick. Damn.
I'm going to set our furniture on fire now.
By the way, if a beetle can't make it happen, good God. I mean, what's the hope for the rest of the world? I mean, you're a fucking beetle. I mean,
Right.
Well, Randy, go
Yeah.
listen to all of the lyrics of Led Zeppelin's first album. If you
I know.
listen to those songs,
Yes.
you'll be like, these guys never got laid in high school. That's what you come away with.
the sad part is they really weren't their songs. They ripped off almost every song on their first couple of albums. There's a whole website about this that they didn't give the due to the blues players who really originated those songs.
Well, from what I understand, they were
I'm sure there is
so
Zeppelin
they
out.
didn't know they were doing it.
Yeah, well, there's Zeppelin experts out there now who will correct me, but it's something like their first original song wasn't until like Led Zeppelin 3. They basically stole all the shit before that.
Oh, yeah. But they were so stoned, they didn't know they were doing it. That was one of their arguments in court.
Well, as Robert Plant said backstage in Song Remains the Same, he said, we borrowed from our forefathers, is how he put it.
Yeah, their forefathers, exactly. American Mississippi Delta black guys are the forefathers of these like pasty white British sissy boys.
I've been down there in the Delta, and their pictures are all over murals all over the place.
Really?
Yeah, these blues. There's murals everywhere.
So you did like the Mississippi Blues Trail?
I haven't yet, but I always see signs for it, but I haven't done it yet.
That's where we got to go. With our vans. We got to get our vans and go down to Mississippi. Because I was planning on my big motorcycle trip around the country, I was planning on doing the Mississippi Blues Trail. Most people think, and including I thought this before I researched it, that the Mississippi Delta is like the delta of the Mississippi River. Right, or the river delta. It has nothing to do with that. It's a triangular shaped piece of land south of Memphis. For those of you who don't know it, and everybody knows but me. And they, and that's where Clarksdale is. And that's where all these blues guys. And there's a thing called the Mississippi Blues Trail. And I plotted it out about. You can go down and you look at this is where Sonny T-Bone Chicken Bone was born and wrote this song and influenced Muddy Waters and whatever it is. And but I got crashed into by a car in Tennessee, and I never made it down the Mississippi Blues Trail.
That'll do it. Yeah.
So I ended up taking the bike home, and I just missed that little section of my trip. I missed Nashville. It was Knoxville, Tennessee. So I was about to go play with Greg Old Earth down at a jam in Nashville, and then I was going to go do the Mississippi Blues Trail, and then head down to New Orleans from there, but it didn't happen.
Yeah, that's where I want to go. I want to go to New Orleans and do blues down there. I really wanted to. Really bad.
I've been to New Orleans like 4 times. It's the best.
Yeah.
And even in the tourist part, Even in the touristy part, it's good. But if you go down, there's another street called Frenchman Street, and that's the one when the cab turns the corner. Everybody's just out in the street with their solo cups. Like it's just like, yeah, you could, the cab has to do like 2 miles an hour through the crowd to get to. It's so fun. It's one of the best
another thing about that area right there. Another thing about it was I went down the street. I went into this one bar. It was 7:30, 8 o'clock, just turning dark and everything else. There's maybe 25 people in the place. Buddy guys on the other end, just
no kidding.
Singing. Just playing and singing. Yeah, no microphone, no nothing. Just playing and singing on the other end of the room. I'm going, get this stuff.
Yeah, they're all so good down there. Like, they make us shudder how good they are.
Totally.
So, Bourbon Street, a lot of people, heard of Bourbon Street. That's the touristy part.
Yeah. And by the way, there's good stuff there, but it's touristy. It's
very good stuff. The musicianship is great. So you'll have there must be like 40 bars, and they're all like bar, 50 bars, whatever. Yeah. And you go, and they're all like, they all have a different feel, a different look, a different style of music. And you go into bar number 1, and they're doing like Earth, Wind, and Fire better than Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Yes.
Like they're so good. And then, so I was hanging out in a blues bar, and there was like some unknown blues band from the South somewhere, and they're hanging out, and it was one of the guy's birthdays, and he was really drunk, and they were yucking it up, but they were so unbelievably good. And when they got done, they have their merch table and their tip bucket, which is like written in Sharpie text, and like their merch table's all old and crappy, and they got CDs, and their poster is all worn from all the touring that they've done. And so I talked with the guy whose birthday it was, and he was really drunk during the show. He was playing the hell out of it, but he was like, all right, really drunk.
It's my fucking birthday.
So the show ends, and I go up and I go, dude, you were fantastic. I really loved the band. And all of a sudden, he wasn't drunk. And I'm like, oh, I thought you were drunk. He went, no, I couldn't drink like that every day. I said, so where are you guys from? He goes, New Orleans. I go, well how long have you been playing here? Like you get a week, or how does that work? And he goes, no, I've been playing this gig for 43 years.
Jesus Christ.
I said, 43 years? He goes, yeah.
That's not right.
He goes, I do it here on Monday and Wednesday, and then I do it at this other place on Tuesday and Thursday, and then I do it at another place for Friday, and then I do the afternoon shift. They call it the shift. They don't call it a gig. They call it a shift. Yeah. Because Bourbon Street is all owned by 1 or 2 companies. It's it's a sham. It's like Disneyland. And I think one of the companies is based in Brooklyn, New York, right?
Yeah.
And they own all the bars, and all the people are on payroll with W-2s, and they move around. It's like Epcot Center,
It's
well, at least the artists are authentic. I mean, if someone's playing that gig for 40 something years, so all the music's authentic.
His big take is right around the corner.
This guy studied because he was young. I mean, I was in my 30s was down here, close 40, and this kid couldn't have been more than 20 years old. He had all the details on all the old blues players, and he did the songs. He told about their life story, how they. And this kid was young, man. He was great. He was really, really great.
Yeah, it's a very cool thing that they do down there. And they convince you. They're like, you can walk from bar to bar with your drink. It's because it's all one big bar. You're not walking in the street. You're walking in the bar,
But going off Bourbon Street, you got to know where you're going. With any large city, you should know where you're going. You should have it on good authority before the cab just dumps you off and you're like, huh? Well,
Well, they will kill you and dump your body into it.
I know.
It's a dangerous place.
Oh, they would just take me. They would just pull up with me and go, "Boys, look what I brought you!" Like, oh god, yeah.
You know what street that statue of Louis Armstrong is on? Because I'm walking the street stoned, and somebody told me there's a statue of Louis. I started heading back there. A cop, about 5 people said, "Don't go back there, whatever you do." So. They said it was a real bad place to be.
Yeah, no, you can get a lot of trouble. You don't want to just wander around. It's not.
That's like the great Chris Rock line. He's like, every city that has a tough neighborhood has a Martin Luther King Boulevard. But I can guarantee you, if you go to Martin Luther King Boulevard, there's some violence going down that street.
Yeah. I went down with Melissa Pickens. Remember her?
Yeah.
No.
Sure.
She used to come to the jams and hang out. She was fantastic.
Oh, I remember Melissa. I didn't know her last name. Okay.
Melissa
Yeah, yeah.
Hoffman, right, was Melissa Pickens for a while.
Got it.
And she moved to Mississippi, I guess. If tell me where that is, Jerry. If you go, it's like Bay St. Louis. Is that Mississippi or?
It doesn't sound. It doesn't ring a
If you
bell.
go like 45 minutes or a little less than 45 minutes from New Orleans to the east,
Yeah.
I think that's Mississippi there.
Oh, it is. Yeah, yeah.
And that's where she lived in Bay St. Louis. And
Yeah,
in the
I grew up. I was raised by two Texas parents, so we were always in the South. And I've been to all those places down there a lot. And believe it or not, Houston has a music scene that is really top notch. I mean, you can stumble into any open mic. It's more country than blues, but those cats and those kittens can play and they can sing.
Texas, Austin is it. I consider
Yeah.
Austin actually to be the music capital of the country right now. Every kind of music you can conceive of is in Austin.
So I wonder
Yeah.
what's going to happen after COVID, because they're obviously not that now. Bourbon Street must be closed.
Oh,
Yeah,
they're crazy. They're crazy. They're out there. Please.
They're probably out. If we do like hashtag Bourbon Street, it's probably going to be like everybody
They're
shoulder to shoulder.
COVID.
Go down there. That would have been so great. All together, go
I
down there for
got
one trip.
Corona for you right here in this glass. If you want.
Actually, I'm glad I didn't go there. My plan was, my bike is now stuck in a public storage in Los Angeles, and we were literally getting ready to leave to ride across the South to New Orleans for Mardi Gras. And that was our plan. And we were going to get there and be in Mardi Gras and all that. And the Mardi Gras was the first super spreader event.
Oh, wow.
Like a lot of people got sick in New Orleans at Mardi Gras because they didn't even know about the pandemic at that point.
You're setting up a very Easy Rider kind of scenario here, Ed.
Yeah.
Those guys were going to New Orleans to the Mardi Gras. Easy Rider.
That's what they were doing?
Easy Rider. Hello.
Is that what they were doing? They were going
Rider? Oh.
Easy Rider. Is that what? And ring a bell?
Yeah, I haven't seen Easy Rider since I was 3. Like, I haven't seen Easy Rider forever.
It's a great. It holds up. It's really good.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I'm a millennial. I think it might be it.
Right. My son's your age. I know. I always get is that one of those black and white movies? Right.
But what's going to happen? What's going to happen after the pandemic? And I don't even mean New Orleans and Austin, all these places, in Nashville. What's going to happen for us? Like
half the clubs we played at are closed. Half the clubs
they're all gone. Like there'll be like 2 left. And they might, I don't know if they'll be like, hey, come back to they might be like, yeah, you're all a bunch of filthy.
Well, tell me what you guys think about this. I already told the people at the Black Duck, at the Horseshoe, that a good portion of us musicians should come together, advertise and put on big shows there at one point, because the club stayed open, and pay recognition to them staying open during the pandemic and them being still there when we come back. And we can do it for a couple of bars. We can all show up and play all day long, just for them.
I would do that multiple weeks in a row. Absolutely.
Yeah, I think it's going to happen. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. First of all, the freaking Black Duck was out of business. Like, we're out of business. We can't. And now they're like surviving the pandemic.
Yeah.
Like, how do you even do that? And
I'm not dead yet. Yeah.
Yeah, the Horseshoe will be around in some iteration. And I think Bobby Hughes is going to, they have enough other business that, with takeout and catering and all that. But it's going to be bleak when it comes back. It's going to be weird because at the time where we're all talking about,
what the hell's going on?
Billy Foster's having his own.
Is there a bar up there? What's happening?
Oh my God! By the time we have
a liquor store, come on.
The conversations about, hey, we're going to be back at a venue, we're still going to be wearing masks, and there's still going to be restrictions, and it's not just going to be like Anthony Fauci isn't going to go, hey, I'm happy to tell you it's all freaking over now,
Sad, but it'll come back slowly, and people. I mean, we're all sick of staying home, so not just us, but the people who would come to. Everybody's going to want to go out, especially these millennials. They're definitely.
They didn't go out before. The millennials stayed home, and I don't even know what they fucking do.
We go out.
You guys?
We go out.
I think they're going to want to go out. I'm going to go out on
since so many people are going to be out afterwards, I think it'd be a great idea if all us musicians did shows at these places and brought back, this is where it used to be. These people that helped us, we're glad they're still here. I think we can make a lot of money for them, some money for us, and get fucked up.
Yeah. They're gonna have vaccine-only parties. You have to show documentation.
You gotta have your Jam TV.
I got the vaccine. Show me the star.
Jam TV. I got the vaccine.
Get a bottle of vaccine here.
Are you still drinking that hypnotic stuff? What is that?
Yeah,
I remember.
it's Gillian and Showman's official drink. We call it blue shit. It's our favorite drink.
That's Windex.
It is Windex. No, but let me tell you about
that's that. That's the shit I put in my windshield washer in the car.
Yeah,
that's what it tastes like Kool-Aid, like some weird flavor of Kool-Aid. It really is.
That's all right.
Scotch count for a vaccine?
The blue sweet stuff, isn't that Curacao?
Yes.
I thought that was an island.
Yeah, right. It's an island.
That's what we make jungle juice out of.
There you go.
When we were like teenagers, we used to pour all of that in like a cooler with Kool-Aid.
Real gin and juice.
Hey, Jonathan, how you doing?
Hey, what's up? You hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you good. You want to play a couple songs?
Thinking about it. I have a special guest star tonight.
Oh, wow, that's really cool.
We got Karen Mulvaney.
Very nice.
We're in a co-band. We're banded together, so.
Good. Don't hit the devil.
What?
Hit the devil.
Don't play the devil's card. So where are you guys located?
We are in Parksville, Brooklyn right now.
Excellent. Really cool. Yeah. Come on, shoot up. Let me hear some music. It's a music show.
Okay. Mike said like my reception is really bad. Is that?
That's right.
We can see you and we can hear you. That's all we need.
Try it out. Want to try it out? Okay.
Sure. Yeah, go for it. Make it happen. Everybody's got their libation of choice here, and
let's get it together.
really cool. Yeah. Oh my God! Look at these guys. They're not fooling around down there.
Yeah. You do any other song?
Yeah, that'd be great.
Sugar Mountain. Too good. All right. You ready? Yeah. All right. Sugar Mountain, with the barkers and the color balloons. Can't be sweating on Sugar Mountain. Though you're thinking that you're leaving too soon. Leaving there too soon. It's so noisy everywhere, and all your friends are there. And the candy falls to live on Sugar Mountain. With the barkers and the color balloons. Can't be sweating on Sugar Mountain. For your dream that you take soon. girl just got me out. Turn and see her smile. She wrote, oh, taking off, sure mountain, with the borders and color balloon. And it's when on sure mountain, though you'll be actually too soon. Too soon. Too soon. Stay That's it.
Fantastic.
Thank you. You're on, Kevin. Look out.
That was great. Really super good. You got one more for us?
Sure. But we don't want to play. No? Do an original. Original? Yeah. Yeah. Want to do, here you go. There you go. Let's do that. All right, we're going to do a song. We're going to do an original song that I say out there. But everybody's forgotten it by now, so we're good. All right, cool. Okay, December Boy. It's called December Boy. December boy, your time might come. Time might come. And remember, joy is done. Days is done. Take back the sun. I wanna take back the sun. I wanna take back the heat. Flower girl, I never loved you all along. But I was wrong. Close to the pearl, you're getting bitten, you're getting stung. Why don't you get strong? I want to take back the song. Want to take back the song. Want to take back the take me back, you'll get me off the ride. Take me back. Time goes on and on and on. Just let it go on. I want to take back the sun. I want to take back the sun. I want to take back the I want to take back the sun. I want to take back the sun. I want to take back the
All right.
We are the way of things, and hopefully
Nice.
we'll play out. We play
That
out like
sounded
all hit. Yeah, we have one show, and then boom, boom. No more shows. Just COVID. So, but thanks for hearing us. Appreciate it.
yeah, good to see you guys there. I saw you lurking in the green room, and
I was hiding out. Yeah.
you guys staying good. You're healthy, and relatively happy.
I don't know. I've never been happy, but I'm very healthy. I'm working on the happy part. Definitely. No, I'm happy. It's good to see everybody.
I'm starting to lose it a little bit out here. I mean, I'm in the woods in isolation, and I'm starting to
I
feel a little like, who am I? What do I do? How do I interact with the world? Like, what is my place in the world anyway? I don't know, you know. But as it's going on, and you know, a couple months ago, it was like, hey, you know, they're going to have a vaccine. It's going to start getting better and under control. It hasn't done any of that. Has it? Nothing.
Well,
You're totally right. We all got suckered into that. Like, well, around about February 1st, I think I'm got my fucking vax. I'll be going out. Yeah.
I'll be ready to party. Yep, yeah.
So now I'm starting to say, what's that?
Did you read about Israel?
What happened in Israel?
Israel, the only country. They put it out. They gave it to the army. They didn't even negotiate doing it in individual. They gave it to the army. They made so many places people could just go. They got the whole goddamn country done in like 3 weeks.
Yeah, they did a good
Only
job.
one thing, one time, instead of going through a bunch of paperwork and trying to break things up.
Right. Of course, they have a population of like 5 million, you know, or something. Yeah, I don't know. I'm beginning to wonder. Like, I wonder about this summer. I wonder about the fall. I could see myself being in a very similar situation in a year from now. That doesn't mean there won't be good times in between, and there won't be some music in between, and we'll all be figuring out. But I don't know. Like, I think I've got to adjust to the new normal, you know?
I feel like there's gonna be like a new wave of like separation. Like they're gonna be like, I got vaccinated and you didn't. We're gonna have vaccine parties, vaccine only parties.
You're right.
You're not welcome if you don't have a vaccine.
They give you a cap. They give you a cap or a sweater.
You gotta get the official.
Well, what's getting through my thick skull right about now is, you can have the vaccine, and that means you're not going to get COVID, but you may still have the virus, and you may be able to give it to others. And I can't tell you how many people I know and love on Facebook have said, there's no way I'm getting that. I'm not doing it. So it's like, okay, so I go out in public. I still have to wear a mask. I still have to worry about getting people sick, which is half the problem. And then I've got to hope I'm not in the 10% group that it doesn't work for. You know, it's not 100%. I think.
You mean there's people who are like, no way, I'm not getting the vax? Oh, well, then get your ass out of the way and let me move up in line.
A lot of people are like, I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
A lot of people think the Earth is flat too, unfortunately.
I know, and it's Bill Gates, and he's got the 5G, and that's what
the 5G radiation.
I want the chip. Give me the chip. I'll take it.
I know.
The American Medical Association takes so long to pass anything through. There's a you can look it up. There's a thing that they found in the Netherlands, and what it does is, if you take it, and it was 80 to 90% effective. If you take it and you have the flu, it just shortens it. It turns it into 2 days. You go boom, and it's gone. But American Medical Association has to look at it for the next 15 years before they can tell us that, hey, this will work, you know. And it works. 80 to 90%. They haven't even considered going over there to check it out.
Has the rest of the world adopted it?
No, only the Netherlands and some of the other Nordic countries up there.
But the AMA can't control. The AMA doesn't control Britain and France and Australia and New Zealand and shit.
Yeah, they got their own racket going. You know?
Even if they pick something up they like, it still takes them so long to go through the process in the U.S. before we get it. You know.
I won't think twice. So
who got the vaccine? Anybody here?
No.
Nobody. You're a bunch of old guys.
I might still have antibodies. That's about it.
Oh, that's right. You had it, right?
Yeah. Back in August 2020.
But you did okay with it, right?
Yeah, I had a really mild case. The doctor said it was because I was young. By the time I found out I had it, I was already getting better. So I found out I had it like 8 days later, and they were like, I was already getting better.
Kick her out.
Nice to see you. No, yeah.
In the early days, they confused with the regular flu in the early days. They really did. The symptoms were basically the same. Because temperature and everything else. So they did confuse it. Some people only had the flu, but they confused it.
I got worried. A very close friend of mine had it over the last few weeks. It still has oxygen stuck up his nose. And,
really?
And he said to me, so I lived it on a day-to-day basis. And I was like, and he certainly lived it on a day-to-day basis. And I thought, he said, it's the worst thing he's ever gone through. And he has been through some shit. And he's like, "You do not want this," and I'm like,
Yeah.
"That's it. I'm staying home.
I
Like
know.
I'm triple masking
Me
it."
too. No, I've even turned down some playing opportunities, and so I'm not doing
You?
it.
Oh yeah.
Oh no! This thing wants to set up shop in me. I know it does.
Right.
It's looking for it. Looking for us, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's something I want to skip.
I don't
What's
know
that?
one. I don't know one single person directly that has it. No one.
Really? You know me now.
That's
Oh,
right.
definitely. So
Yeah, I personally know 20 people who've had it, and they, because I know a lot of people through music and whatever, and people write me, and a lot of people wrote me and said, you can't tell anybody, that I had it. I don't want it out there. I don't want it, and there are people who have it now, and it's like, it's almost like you should be forced to watch it. Like you should be forced, put on a hazmat suit and go down and watch people dealing with this crap, because it's no good. And so, it hit sort of close to home a couple times, and I went, I just don't want it. I'm just staying home,
Watching,
and now I'm getting a little loony about it,
Watch any of the hospital footage. It's horrific. And then I've spent some time in hospitals, and I've never seen anything like this. So whenever occasionally I get into political arguments on Facebook. Nobody knows this about me. And when when someone does this, is no different than the flu. I'm like, really? Go ask any ER nurse or infectious disease doc if the last several months have been the same or different than any other time in their career. Ask them.
Right.
Yeah.
Although I will tell you, the doctors and the nurses, they're all belly aching. We have to load in through the freaking kitchen on the freight elevator. We have it hard too.
That is true.
No, I'm just
that.
kidding. I don't know how any
Like
of them
that.
are doing it. I don't know how any of them are going to work
I
in the
agree.
morning. Like I get to go in today and wear my hazmat outfit and try to get through this.
If they taught the UPS drivers how to give the vaccines, they'd have the whole nation vaccinated in 2 weeks.
I know. You're
There
right.
you go.
Get a free vaccine with every order from Amazon.
I've seen something say let Amazon handle it. Poof.
Yeah, let Amazon handle it.
Give it to
Actually,
Uber.
they are handling it.
Here's $20 for the tip. I'll take the vaccine and give me some McDonald's. There you go.
No, I heard Amazon is doing something big. Like they've turned Amazon centers into inoculation centers, and
Really?
that's what
They need to make it like an EpiPen, so you can just like an
Bingo.
EpiPen.
Yes.
They could use the drones to come in and shoot you.
If they make a vaccine you can drink, we're all in good shape here.
Dude, I'll take my vaccine daily. I'll be taking it daily at that point.
But with all these new strains that are showing up, you're gonna have to take the vaccine next year. You're gonna have to take the vaccine the next year.
Oh, this is the South African vaccine. Yes, this is a wonderful.
Exactly.
Here's to the Australia. I love their vaccine.
What strain did you get a vaccine for? The UK strain.
Well, I had my little cat got his balls snipped yesterday. Little Munster went and had his balls snipped, and I said to the woman when she was taking him away, I said, "By the way, can I get my COVID vaccine here while we're doing this?" She goes, "No, we only do neuterings." I'm like, "No thanks."
No, but they give you they gave Ed a distemper shot and set him on his way.
I'll put up with vaccine, but neutering and hemorrhoids, they're out. They're both gone. No.
Oh my God.
Why are we bringing up roids?
So Kyle, how you doing, man?
I'm doing pretty
Kyle.
good, man. How you guys
I see
doing?
you down there. Looking forward to hearing what you're going to do for us tonight. How you been?
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been all right. Been working and just playing music, so that's pretty much all I'm doing.
Kyle had COVID-19. He had it for 4 minutes, and then that's it. He went.
How old
"Ah,
are you,
that was
Kyle?
good."
How old are you?
No, he
I'm
didn't.
22.
He's
22.
22?
I look 15, but yeah, I'm actually 22.
I got stopped
I
when I'm
promise.
22 years old.
I have
One day
socks
I'm
of
gonna-
yours. Billy Foster, I have socks of yours that are 22 years old.
Oh, shit.
Oh my God. All right, Kyle, what do you got for us?
I'll try a new song real quick if you
All
guys
right,
want.
cool.
Do it.
You're good.
All right. Sounds good. I'll play a cover first just to warm us up, and then I'll do my own original. Here we go. Let's, yeah, I got an idea. I should probably take my headset off too, so I can actually hear myself play. I hope you're good tonight. And I know you don't feel right when I'm leaving. Yeah, I want it, but no, I don't need it. Tell me something sweet to guide me right. 'Cause I can't come back home till they're singing la 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 la. Till everyone is singing. If you could wait till I get home, then I say to you that we can make that size. La la la. If you could wait till I get home, then I swear come tomorrow this'll all be in the past. Well, it might be for the best. An easy day. Well, I need you here tonight. And I know you don't wanna be leaving me. Yeah, you want it, but I can't help it. I just feel complete when you're by my side. But I know you can't come home till they're singing la 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 la. Till everyone is singing la 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 la. If you could wait till I get home, then I say to you that we can make this last. La la la. If you could wait till I get home, then I say come tomorrow this'll all be in the past. Well, it might be for the best. You know you can't give me what I need. And even though you mean so much to me, I can't wait through everything. Is this really happening? I swear I'll never be happy again. And don't you dare say we can just be friends. I'm not some boy that you could sway when it would happen eventually. La 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 la. Till everybody's singing la 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 la. If you could wait till I get home, then I swear we can make this last. La 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 la. Till everyone is singing.
Woo, yeah.
You like that one? Yeah. Ah, shit. How am I gonna follow that up with my cover? I mean, my original. That's gonna be hard.
It's fun.
Nice.
All right, so that's a song by A Day to Remember. It's called If It Means a Lot to You. And it's a really good song. I've been listening to that one since I was in middle school. So I love it. But
Very cool.
Nice.
yeah, so this is my original. It's called Queen of the Butterflies. I haven't finished this up in post yet, but I've played it so many times live now, in my own house, that I feel confident in playing it right now. And it's gonna be coming out on the EP in March.
Great.
So I gotta get that finished by then. So
Cool. I'm working on an interpretive dance for this song, by the way. You don't know that, but
Oh, okay. All right, I'm ready. You'll have to impress me with your dance moves. All right, let's go. He comes and done. He comes and done. He comes and done. He comes and done. If you see me on your TV screen, would you even know now that it's me? If you look my way, would you feel the love you vow for me? There's gotta be a way to fix this. There's gotta be a way to fix this. There's gotta be a way to fix this. But there's not. Comes and done. Comes and done. Comes and done, it comes and done. You're the queen of the butterflies, 'cause you tickled my inside. You came undone, that can't be one. I fell apart and now it's done. Now it's done. If you see me on your TV screen, would you even recognize me? 'Cause I'm falling apart, the words keep falling out. I lose myself between the thoughts of what we had. Then I go together now, nothing's ever good enough now. Comes and done, it comes and done. You're the queen of the butterflies, 'cause you tickle my inside. Came undone, there can't be one. I fell apart and now it's done. Now it's done. You're the queen of the butterflies, 'cause you messed all my insides. You came undone, there can't be one. I fell apart and now it's done. Now it's done. You're the queen of the butterflies, 'cause you fucked all my insides. I came undone, there can't be one. I fell apart and now it's done. Came undone, you came undone, we came undone, now it's over. yeah. I came undone, you came undone, we came undone. Now it's a war that can't be won, yeah. I came undone. Yeah, alright. How was that? That's the first time I've ever played that in front of anybody, so.
That's good.
Besides my family.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah. You like it? Yeah?
Oh, yeah, it sounds great.
Very good.
Alright, awesome.
Very good.
Hey, yeah.
Very good.
Super cool, Kyle. So how are you spending your time these days? What are you up to?
Besides the EP, I've been working at a dive bar, local dive bar, Side Street, if you ever heard of it.
And they're open and like there's business?
Pretty open. It's decent business.
What town? What town?
Over in Hamden on Whitney.
Ah.
If you ever been over by, I'm trying to think of like a major thing over by there.
Where Sam Ash Music is, right?
No. More like Whitney Ave in Hamden. So like, it's hard to say. Like I guess like near the main building of Hamden, like that government building. Like you go down the street.
Oh yeah, I know where you mean. Yeah.
Find it. Yeah. It's like in a nice little corner. It's pretty nice. It's a good restaurant.
But they're doing social distancing and everything? Everything
Yeah, we have to wear masks. Everybody has to wear masks.
What's the bar's name?
Side Street Bar and Grill. Yeah.
I played, there's a restaurant up there that used to hire bands when bands played out called Mickey's.
Oh,
And
Mickey's, yeah. They
I
actually
played
asked me to play
Mickey's.
there.
I played the Playwright. I played Best Video in Hampton. All sorts of places.
I like that place. That place is really nice. But
one of my high school buddy runs.
What state are you in?
Yeah, my high school buddy runs Best Video.
What state am I in?
Yeah.
I'm in CT right now.
Connecticut?
I bought some
Yeah,
weed in
Connecticut.
Hamden. I bought some good weed in Hamden.
Oh yeah.
Good
I
shit.
bought some good weed in
I
Trumbull.
know some
Let me
friends
get
who
that
could probably
plug.
point you in the right
Oh,
direction.
we're going there right now.
Hey, I bought some good
I-
weed in Trumbull one time.
Yeah.
Nice job, Kyle. Really fun.
Thanks.
Yeah.
We'll be right
I'm
back
glad you
with
liked it.
Charles. Charles is going to do some numbers. Good to see you.
All right, good to see you.
Yo. How you doing, Charles?
I'm just playing
What key are we in? E flat or something, right?
something like that, yeah. G sharp minor, G sharp minor, B flat, E.
Very cool. So how you been, Charles? What's going on?
Not a whole lot. I've been drinking hard seltzer.
Yeah.
I've been drinking hard seltzer.
Yeah. Well, let's find out if that affects your musical performance.
I think it would have a better effect if everyone else was drinking it.
Fantastic.
Oh,
By the
don't
way,
worry, we are.
for those of you who are trying to bash your way into the studio is full. So after Charles is done, we're going to do a little bit of a switch up. We're going to invite some new people into
We
the
need some
studio.
more feminine energy. Is there more feminine
kidding.
energy?
I know.
Yeah, exactly. It's
Word.
like,
No? Nobody in the green
We're
room?
real gay for you if you want. We can go gay.
yeah, what's
No,
going on here? We used to have women on the show. Like, we
I know.
must have
Where's
said
the
something
rest of
kind
the
of
girls?
offensive, like, but we're back to the ultimate sausage
No,
fest.
we would behave ourselves when women came on. We really did. Right? I don't know.
Obviously not. They're like, yeah, sorry, Ed.
I think it's.
I'm
I think
doing
it's
my
like you
hand
guys
out
can behave all you
there,
want. We're still not going to hang out with
They're
a
in the
lot of you.
wings. They listen to this. They're not coming on. If they listen to this in the
Please,
wings.
sugar, please, just stay. Just
Oh my God, four women I know are in the witness protection program. They stay away from us.
yeah.
You guys are always on the best behavior when I'm on.
Oh my God.
We are.
Thank you very much. You have a good kid.
Very
Take
good.
a lead.
Uh-oh.
Take a look.
Yeah.
Check it out.
Do Do another song about the crazy people that you used to date. That's why you think we're okay.
Low bar, very low bar.
Oh my God! All right, Charles, take it away. What do you got for it?
Well, I'll play a couple tunes here. I got the electric today. Can you hear it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll play an older original of mine, and then I'll play a cover that's not of mine.
All right.
And we'll see how this goes. The school of jet fighters start taking applications. I missed the deadline by an hour or two. Lord, there's no reason to get down, no reason to be sad. I can still fly my jets if I'm careful not to get caught. A million warplanes and a fighter who's afraid to fly. He missed the deadline by an hour or two. Don't let it get you down, it's temporary anyways. Next year he'll try again and maybe we'll see his jet screaming overhead. We'll see a jet screaming overhead. We'll see him crash. We'll see him burn. Hey, thank you.
Super good.
Nice.
This stuff tastes like yak piss.
I'm glad you know what that
Says on
tastes
the bottle.
like. You know?
Oh, who doesn't?
You have a reference taste for that?
I guess that's better than Minotaur poop.
Yeah. Right.
Don't knock it till you've tried it.
Exactly.
Oh, I'm not.
No thanks.
Do you feel like a chain storm, tragically flawed? A one of many zeros, kicked around ball. It isn't full but you're empty, you're holding out your heart to people who never really care how you are. So give me coffee and TV, misery. Seems so much I'm going blind and I'm brain dead virtually. Sociability is hard enough for me. Take me away from this big bad world and agree to marry me, so we can start over again. Do you go to the country It isn't very far. There's people there who'll hurt you 'cause of who you are. Your ears are full of their language. There's wisdom there, you're sure, until the room starts spinning and you can't find the door. So give me coffee and TV, misery. I've seen so much, I'm going blind and I'm bringing virtually. The sociability is hard enough for me. Take me away from this big bad world and agree to marry me, so we can start over again. Oh, we can start over again. Oh, we can start over again. Thank you. That's Blur. Anybody?
That is some crazy song.
Yeah, it's got a wild chord progression.
I love that the ending chord. What was that chord you played at the end?
Oh, just
The devil chord. No.
Devil chord, exactly.
I don't remember the chord I played, and I was just in such a trance there. Secret chord. Secret chord. Secret chord.
So, so Tom McNulty, I see you, but I don't see you on the screen. I see you in the green room. You have some sort of weird bug. Can you hear me, Tom? I'm going to everybody have a drink, and maybe Tom will come back in and be visible. Phenomenal. Yeah, good to see you, Charles. So what is that you're drinking, Charles? What do you got there?
It's called Truly.
Yeah?
Truly. Truly what?
True Lies.
Truly scrumptious.
Truly getting me drunk on a Thursday night.
What is it? What do they claim that is? What is that?
It's a hard seltzer. It's one of the clients at my company. So I've got a case of it here, and it's pretty good stuff.
We'll be right over.
Yeah, where are you located? I'm playing.
Norwalk, Connecticut. Come on by. I got plenty of Trulies. You just have to pass the COVID protocol, and there is
a mask.
So
fantastic.
There's no protocol. 2 sips and that's it.
I've been quarantining for 7.5 years, so. Okay.
It's a tragedy.
He was ready.
That ought to do it.
Yeah.
That ought to do it.
My God. All right, I'm going to play a video now. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to kick some of you out. Don't feel bad. If I kick you out, come back on later. We just have like a traffic jam of people right now. But I'm going to play a video. Randy Stone, tell me about what I'm playing right now.
I said that. I haven't contributed. So when somebody was mentioning the blues, I was part of a band called the Sisterhood Blues Project, which flash in the pan band. So you've got Beth Ivanelli, Susie Bessett, and Betsy Benham, and Warren McGuire on guitar, John Young from Howie and the Soul Potatoes, and the great Steve Fruta on drums. And we played a gig at the Acoustic when the Acoustic was the Acoustic.
Wow. All right, we'll be right back after this. There it is. It
Yeah.
froze, but
I had to drink through that whole goddamn thing. It froze so long.
yeah, exactly. What? It's a miracle it works at all.
I've been
Great.
Thanks. That was a fun night.
Phenomenal.
That sounded great.
When was that? When was that, Randy?
I think it was just about 2 years ago. Yeah.
Way before COVID.
Oh, way pre-COVID. You know what I remember? I think half the band was sick. Like it was like February or something. It was cold as hell, and we were at the Tent Talk, whatever the fuck it's called. And I was having soup, like French onion soup, to warm my ass up. And cold, but you know, like everybody on this whole Brady Bunch page, you know, once you hit the stage, you're fine.
You're right.
Yeah.
I've played sick before. It's okay.
Oh God, yeah.
Becomes
The toe
interesting sometimes.
tag, right? The toe tag tavern.
Hot dog, toe tag. Toe tag, you mean like at a morgue?
Exactly. Yeah. Oh my God. So Tom McNulty, what do you got there? You got your cool little mandolin there.
I got my mandolin here.
What are you gonna do for us? Good to see you.
How's it going, buddy?
Hey, Tom.
What a nightmare trying to get on.
Yeah, you had some technical problems. Yeah, who knows? Maybe the internet's broken tonight. Who knows?
Was it you
Hey,
or
guys,
was
you
it
can
me?
take me out for now if you want. Let somebody else come in.
I'll say it was me. How about that?
Hey, Johnny.
Hey, man. I'm going to be in backstage a little bit, and we'll do Help Us next week.
Okay, let me know when you're coming on so I don't miss you.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, very cool. John, fantastic. Really good stuff.
Oh, man, it's great seeing everybody again. I'll see you soon. I'll be in the back for a while.
All right, cool.
In the background. All right,
Good,
bye, guys.
Jonathan.
All right. Go.
Hey, so Tom, take it away. What are you going to do for us?
Oh. I really had no idea. Maybe I'll do Wagon Wheel or something like that.
You know any nice songs?
Come on, Tom, you got it, man.
Hold on.
Don't you boys know any?
Hey, Sherry and Dave, how you guys doing?
Hey.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, guys.
Harry and Dave.
I got rum and orange juice.
I came prepared tonight.
Oh, very nice.
Damn.
Yeah, ready.
Hang on, is that a face mask? Face shield. There it is.
She's been shielded.
I'll wagon wheel it.
All right.
That's probably the easiest
I wish
thing
I could
right
play
now.
accordion with you, but go for it.
Heading down south to the land of the pine. Thumping my way to North Carolina. And I'm staring down the road. Praying to God. I made it down the coast in 17 hours. Picking me a bouquet of dogwood flowers. I'm hoping on Raleigh see my baby tonight. So rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. I said, hey, mama, rock me. Rock me, mama, like the wind in the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, mama, rock me. Well, I'm running from the coast, up in New England. I was born to be a fiddler in an old-time string band. My baby plays the guitar, I pick the banjo now. North country winters keep on getting me down. I lost my money playing poker, so I had to up and leave. And I ain't turning back to living that old life no more. So rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. I said, hey, mama, rock me. So rock me, mama, like the wind in the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, mama, rock me. headed to the south. At a Roanoke, I caught a trucker out of Philly, had a nice long toke. He's headed west to the Cumberland Gap, to Johnson City, Tennessee. And I gotta get a move on, head for the sun. Hear my baby calling my name, and I know that she's the only one. If I die in Raleigh, at least I will die free. So rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. I said, hey, mama, rock me. Rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like the southbound train. Hey, mama, rock me. I said, hey, mama, rock me. I said, hey, mama, rock me. I think it was in tune.
Is that
I really like to do
Sounded great.
the
Nicely done.
great song? Great.
Yeah, Tom, I was singing
Good
hard.
play
this
along.
thing. I really like to do Tim O'Brien's song.
Oh yeah.
And I'm going to make some room for other folks.
Oh yeah.
What's
you
that?
take off?
Yeah, maybe I'll pop back later, but I got to go for a little bit.
All right, cool.
Cheers.
All right, cool. Thanks, man.
Good, Randy.
Gotta go for a pee. That's what he's doing.
Oh no, I do that right under the desk.
That's all- that's what- Oh, God.
You're out of here,
After,
buddy.
baby.
You got a COVID catheter.
That's the equivalent of somebody getting the hook.
Exactly.
Do I do another one?
See,
Yeah,
Dave just
definitely.
got
We'd
hooked.
love for you to do
See
another
that?
one.
Yeah.
Somebody just hooked Dave right off the screen. I don't know what happened.
No, this is Tim O'Brien. So,
We lost the bass player again.
That's okay. We have plenty of them.
this is a song that nobody knows. I couldn't begin to describe how it goes, but it makes me cry. I laugh right out loud. It's the song that I sing when there's no one around. This is the man that nobody sees. He wears my old clothes and he looks just like me. If he'd learn how to fly, he'd never come down. He's the man that I am when there's no one around. And it's 4 in the morning and I'm lying in bed with a tape of my fingers playing inside my head. It's heartaches and hard knocks and things I don't know. I listen and wonder where will it go? This is a glimpse of the child within. I'm so insecure, but he's still my best friend. He's just one of the boys who gets lost in the crowd. He's the kid that I am when there's no one around. This is the dance I do every day. I let my feet go and they wander away, and I let my soul lead and follow the sound. It's the dance that I do when there's no one around. It's 4 in the morning and I'm lying in bed with a tape of my fingers playing inside my head. It's heartaches and hard knocks and things I don't know. I listen and wonder where will it go? Now this is a song that nobody knows. I couldn't begin to describe how it goes, but it makes me cry. I laugh right out loud. It's the song that I sing when there's no one around. A dance that I do. Follow the sound. The one deep inside when there's no one around. The song that I sing when there's no one around.
Woo! Fantastic.
Wonderful.
Wonderful. Yeah, man.
Thanks
Sounded
much.
good,
Yeah,
man.
Tim O'Brien, he writes great songs. He's
That was
just a fantastic musician, songwriter. So if you don't know who he is, you should look him up and do yourself a favor because he's
What's
like
his
the
name?
king of Americana. Oh.
What?
Yeah,
Well,
who
I
is
could
it?
do another one until you kicked me off. Well, what was that? You just got a little green there,
I
right?
disappeared and turned green. Yeah, exactly. I was having a little bit of a technical problem. Do another one real quick, and then I got some music videos to play.
Come in.
Okay.
Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain.
Yeah.
Who is that man behind the curtain? Yeah, I don't got time for one more anyway. I'm kind of on the run. In the last 2 days, I bought a brand new car and a brand new camper.
Wow.
So, yeah. I mean, I wanted the camper. I've been trying to get the camper since December 14th, and we finally got it today. And it's like a 28-foot.
Nice.
A Cherokee Grey Wolf.
Nice.
What
What do you do with the old one?
Yeah.
Where's
And
the
then
old
yesterday, my wife says, "Hey, I saw this car over at the Nissan dealer." So we went over there and bought an Armada, which is
wow.
Yeah, it's huge.
Very cool.
I traded in my pickup truck.
I do need an answer. Where's the old camper? What'd you do with it?
Traded it in.
Oh, traded it. Cool.
Yeah, I traded it in. Yeah, the old one was about 17 foot, and it just had like the buffet. It really had nowhere to sit. And we're going to go out west, so we really needed something where we can hang out. Something with someplace to sit. So this one's got a couch and it has a big U-shaped dinette and all that kind of shit. So
that's fantastic.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to. I hope everybody gets inoculated by the summer. I really want to do some bluegrass festivals.
Good luck with it, Tom. Good luck, buddy.
Cheers. Okay, I got one more for you. I'll do Galway Girl.
All right, cool.
Well, I took a walk down the old long walk of a day. And I met a little girl and we stopped to talk on a fine soft day. I asked you friends, what's a fella to do? Well, her hair was black and her eyes were blue. And I knew right then, taking a whirl. On the song prom with a Galway girl. Halfway there when the rain came down of the day, well, she asked me up to her flat downtown on a fine soft day. I asked you, friend, what's a fella to do? 'Cause her hair was black and her eyes were blue. And I took her hand and I gave her a twirl. And I lost my heart to a Galway girl. a fella to do. If her hair was black and her eyes were blue. And I traveled round, been all over this world. Boys, I ain't never seen nothing like a Galway girl. Boys, I ain't never seen nothing like a Galway girl. Boys, I ain't never seen nothing like a Galway girl. Thanks much, guys. Appreciate it. Yeah.
All right,
I've been trying
Tommy.
to get on the last couple of weeks, and it just hasn't worked for me. You know.
I'm glad you made it on. I'm glad it worked. So,
Yeah,
congratulations on your new fleet.
Yeah, good luck with it, bud.
Enjoy. Safe
Great to see you
travels.
all. I'll try
Congratulations,
to make it
yeah.
next Thursday, maybe a little bit earlier, you know, but I've been kind of on the run the last couple of days. So
That'd be great. Good to see you, Tom.
great. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it very much.
Take care.
Take care.
Tommy? No, let's see. Fantastic. So how y'all doing there? Let's see. Who we got here? We got Billy Foster. We've got Tommy. Here he is. Hey, Tommy.
Hey, Tommy.
Hey, Tommy.
Hey, Tommy.
Hey, Tommy.
What's going on? Woo!
How you doing? Good to see you. By the way, a reminder for everybody, artists that are trying to get in, you've got to send me a message on Facebook Messenger. I don't know what's happening. It doesn't tell me who's trying to do what. And so it's very helpful if you send me a quick message saying, hey, listen, I'm trying to get in the studio or I'm having a technical problem. It makes it a lot easier to get everybody on. So good to see you. So I'm going to play the video. Are you, is this video with Tommy singing?
Yes.
The one that you sent me, Dennis?
Yeah, the one today.
Yeah.
It's Bad Fingers, no matter what.
Oh, I didn't even load it. Oh my God, where did it go? All right, I got a special one for you that I'm going to play while I load that one up. Check this out.
Something is wrong with me. And if I know she's got her worries when I've got to share the same misery. And we've been through so much together. And that is why I know, oh baby, I know I can only make it better because when something is wrong with my baby,
with me.
That was good.
Crazy good.
Who were you
That
singing
was
with there,
good.
Billy?
That was
Nice
great.
job,
Really
Billy,
good.
man. That's
I
awesome.
was seeing
So good.
Billy sing with a lot of really talented people, but the karaoke guy was really hanging there.
Yeah, Lee Henry's
Yeah.
a monster, that guy.
Yeah, he's
Damn,
awesome.
so good.
Oh, Billy's
You're
muted.
muted, Billy.
Billy's trying to explain. Unmute your mic, Billy. Push the button. He's trying to figure out how to push
There
it.
you go.
Oh, you had it. Then
No,
you muted
push
yourself
the
again,
button.
bud.
There he is.
Sorry. No.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, the bug.
Can't hear you.
Is he
Yeah, we
muted?
lost you, Billy. We don't hear you at all. Oh, my
He's got the
God.
bug.
All right.
Yeah.
Come back into the studio. We'll get your audio going. But right now, I'm going to play the video by that Dennis provided. I finally got that loaded up.
Yeah.
I saw it last night.
Hey, there's
Put
numbnuts.
it on
Hey,
there.
Munster.
You know, his Munster,
Munster.
Monster.
Yeah, he's
That's
doing
awesome.
good.
You got
He's
the
so
coolest
cute.
cat, man.
Yeah,
He's
he's
a
totally
great cat.
fine. He's back to normal, his playful self. I wish I could have my balls cut off and be like, whatever, that's nothing, no big
Whatever.
deal, No, I don't wish that. I don't wish it.
I was gonna say.
Oh my
life would be a
God!
lot
All right,
easier.
so
Like
Dennis,
that,
what do we have
remember-
here? Who do we have? What's going on with this video?
Okay, this alternate universe IDs cover of Bad Fingers, no matter what.
All right, and with no
Makes
further
sense.
ado, here it is.
No matter what you are, I will always be with you. Doesn't matter what you do, girl, with you. No matter what you do, I will always be around. Won't you tell me what you found, girl? Girl, won't you?
Fantastic.
Nice.
I love the slide bass that Dennis was doing. That doom, that cool thing he was dodoing. I've never seen that done before. I thought that was awesome. Good job.
That sounded good. I
Usually
like
you
that.
see it done the other direction with the other hand.
And there's Tommy with his long hair. I let my hair down. I took my hair thing down. We both. I just saw you posted a picture of us together at Bobby Blues. The last time you had a haircut, and you had like Mr. Businessman haircut, really short.
Yeah.
Mine looked kind of like this, but now we're both like, like.
It's so funny. It was exactly.
Look
It
at
was a
Jake. You
year
can't
ago
tell because-
tonight. It was the craziest thing, and it's like, and it was like the last haircut, the last time I played at the Jam. It was like the last of everything. It was like it was empty, and I looked at you. I said, "Where's everybody?" You said, "There's this COVID thing. I don't know. We're probably gonna get locked down for 3 weeks."
Oh my God! I remember that. I remember that.
Yep.
I was kidding, by the way. It was a joke.
Yeah, I was laughing. I thought it was funny too. And then
I wasn't there that night, but I think I was at home watching the live stream, and I remember Ed's like, "I'm wearing a mask," and you had like some Mardi Gras mask on your eyes, and you're like, "It's okay, I'm safe. I'm wearing a mask."
Yeah, and that was a year ago today.
That was a year ago today.
Wow.
And now
nobody took it seriously for another 6 weeks.
Yeah.
Maybe two or three, but yes.
And now I'm
middle
outside
of
the
March.
window ordering takeout, looking
Right.
inside, wishing I was inside again. I was like, "Damn, can you let me in?" Kelly's like, "No, not yet, Tommy." I'm like, "You sure? Can I go in the back door and just kind of like, have a shot or
Sneak
something
over there.
and play a little?" She's like, "No, you can't come in. Sorry."
Yikes.
Yeah.
That is some scary stuff.
Yeah.
That was a good video. I enjoyed that.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
And I got another video. What else do I have here? Oh yeah, so Mike sends me a video, right, of Infinity Edge, and of course it's 5 minutes and 5 seconds. So I just had to like edit and do all this stuff. It took down my green screen and whatever. But I've got Infinity Edge. I certainly miss playing with Infinity Edge and seeing those guys.
Oh, these are the good old days, man, when we actually played at bars.
Can't even believe it.
Nice.
Like, check it out. Here it is.
I like the
Looking on, thank you, Garcia. Looking Sunday.
Wow, that's crazy, man. I got to tell you, man, some of the stuff coming out of Garcia's is incredible, man. They got the best people.
Yeah.
Crazy stuff. They got people coming up from the city, like the best of the best, man. Really, really awesome stuff.
That was at Garcia's. That's where that was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it New York?
No, in Portchester.
Portchester.
Portchester's
yeah,
in
it's
New
right
York.
next to the Capitol.
Yeah, I mean, sorry. Yeah, in Portchester, New York. Yeah.
I meant as opposed to Connecticut. I meant not in Connecticut.
I thought you were talking about the other New York.
Like, I grew up in New Jersey. I used to say that New Jersey was the sixth borough.
Yeah, that was a fun show, man. Like a lot of people came down and people were dancing, and there's something about having people in the audience dancing and shit. That's just like that's
Everybody charged up.
That's the best.
Yeah.
We just gotta love that.
I miss those days.
It's true, and even if you're suffering through the worst song, it could be like the song in the set that you hate the most, and you're just trying to plow through it, and then people start dancing, and you actually really start to kind of enjoy yourself as much as you might be tired of playing, whatever Mustang Sally for the 367,000th time.
There's worse ones.
I mean, like, on that one, Teddy, like, so we started practicing that, and Teddy came up and he said, in one of the rehearsals, he said, I play the harmonica. We're like, really? Wow. Okay, go for it, man. And then from that day forward, like, he always played the harmonica on that song.
Cool.
Good, that's on that. You did a nice job.
Yeah.
Good job.
That was definitely good stuff.
That was fun. I have some videos of you, Ed, at when we played at that winery, and yeah, the Wolfer. Maybe I'll dig one of those up. Try to figure it out.
Yeah, that was a fun. Fancy schmancy Pinky's Out Winery in the Hamptons. Really nice.
Oh wow.
It was a haul. It was like a major undertaking to get there, get the band going, but the weather was beautiful and all the beautiful people sipping their $25 glasses of wine and, yeah, really fancy. So Sherry, what do you got for us?
Oh, so what do you got for me?
I don't know. I could play the video that you you did.
Yeah.
I snagged that, but you were going to play anything live?
I will. I'm just not sure what yet. But
right.
Yeah, so this was Nothing Compares to You, right? And I'm not. I thought I was a technology person until technology just kind of surpassed me since last March, and now I don't know what I'm doing. And so, I wanted to make a video for Frank's show, and we did Nothing Compares to You. I've been wanting to sing that song since 1990. I've been like practicing it in the car, in the shower since
You
like
made him
1990.
cry.
What's that?
You made him cry. You made
Frank.
cry.
Yeah. Well, you know what? That happens to me all the time as a music therapist. Like, I'll be playing a song for like a patient, and then I didn't realize there was some emotional connection. I was when I worked at Waveney, I was like with a patient who was actively dying. Her husband was sitting next to her, and I started playing a song, and he's like, "That was our wedding song," So sometimes I don't realize that I make these connections, but yeah. So Nothing Compares to You is apparently a meaningful song for Frank and his wife. Yep. So anyway, like I could play it, and I didn't really want to do it as just ukulele. Anyway, I'm babbling, but I could play it on keyboards. So we did it on keyboards and strings, and I was trying to make videos, but then our cameras kept dying. My phone ran out of storage, and whatever. And I'm like, let's just record it. Let's just record all the tracks, no videos. Let's just get it done. And then I'll just lip sync to it afterwards. And that was what we did. But there's like a little strings part in the bridge, and I played that on a separate track on the keyboard. And I don't know, I was really happy with the way this came out vocally and melodically and keyboard wise and everything. So.
No, terrific. Yeah, I thought it was great. I liked it. I was going to steal it anyway. So, but I asked you for permission. I'm like, can I play it on the show?
No, you know what? I was working all day today, and I kept meaning to. And Dave even said when I got home from work, he's like, "Did you ever send Ed the video?" I'm like, "Oh no, I never did." So I was glad when you texted me.
Yeah, good stuff. All right, here it is.
I go out every night and
Nice job.
Thank you.
That's a Prince tune. You know that.
Oh yeah. Yep. I don't know. And then so I go to lip sync it, and I'm like, oh, do I need to do this in pajamas with a bottle of wine and a pint of ice cream and Kleenex all over the place? And,
So I would have done it.
Yeah. And thank God, Dave did a great job mixing it. I could have never done that without his help, for sure.
Yeah, that sounded great. Really cool.
You know what we did that with? A Kurzweil micro piano.
I didn't.
Oh, those are excellent. I had one for years.
Yeah, I still have one, and it's got a pretty decent. I guess that pad is like strings and cellos mixed together.
That's why it sounded familiar. So, for those of you who don't know, if you've ever had a personal size pizza, like a personal size pizza, it comes in a little tiny box. It's like this thick. That is what the Kurzweil looks like. It's like a personalized pizza box.
Right.
And it only does a few instruments, but it does them really well.
Right. It's got 3 grand pianos, 3 upright pianos, a couple of organs, a couple of pads, some semi-convincing strings, and that's it.
Yep.
And
Is it better than this?
Yeah,
wow.
that's a collector's item now. People will pay big money for those.
I got it like 1981 or something
for $30, $50, and now it's $500.
I think I had the time.
I wish I would have jumped on one of those Radio Shack Moogs when they had them.
They're going for big money now.
I sold it this morning so I could buy GameStop stock.
What's happening? That's going to turn the world upside down.
I got lucky with GameStop. A few months ago, I started, buy 5 here, 10 there.
Did you buy it?
I had 30 shares before this madness, and yesterday it went up from a few $100s to 10 grand in a day.
Did you sell today?
I sold 3/4 of it.
Nice.
Good job.
Wow. That's amazing.
Crazy.
Oh yeah.
Excellent.
And what I still have left is still an order of magnitude greater than what I paid for it.
Yeah, but how is this not the end of the stock market if that kind of thing happens? Because
all you got to do is have a billionaire say, "Hey, buy this," and all of a sudden, and if a billionaire buys it and everybody sees that, all of a sudden, boom, 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 boom.
You're not talking about Tesla or SpaceX here. You're talking about a freaking loser, GameStop.
Yeah.
You say it's a loser. My kid loves it. My son.
No.
He loves GameStop.
I'm talking
He's
about
trading games and doing shit. He loves GameStop.
No, I'm not talking about the store. I'm talking about the stock. GameStop was not supposed to do this.
No, it was $4 at the beginning of the year. Are you kidding me?
This afternoon, I work on the road, right? So it was up in Danbury, and I stopped for Burger King for lunch or whatever, and there was a GameStop right next door, and the parking lot was dead. It was doing no business whatsoever. And if I had time, I wanted to go in there and talk to the 17-year-olds working in there and be like, "Do you know what is happening right now?"
No,
because there was some low-level executive or some grunt that took a stock package, when he got the job to do some crappy job, in accounting, 7 years ago, and he's like, "This stock is worth nothing," and he's like, "What a waste of life, and COVID, we're going to go out of business now, and I have nothing to show for it," and then all of a sudden, he's buying Ferraris,
Right.
So it was the hedge funds that started shorting it, saying it wasn't worth what it was going for.
Right.
They ended up shorting 138% of the issued stock.
And then all these
trading
people bought
apps
it,
shut
right?
it down. Some of the trading apps stopped allowing you to.
Robinhood.
Yeah, which only hurt the small investors, not the hedge funds.
Yeah, it did.
Right.
It did.
And there are going to be a lot of people hurt still. There are people no, it's going to go to 50,000. It's those people are going to be like, "Oh, what happened?" It's going to go. It's one of those. It's do, and then it's boom, and then it's going to go bang.
Eric, you know what Eric said to me, Mikey? Eric said, Listen, the bulls make money, the bears make money, the pigs get slaughtered.
Pigs get slaughtered.
Okay.
Tomorrow's going to be interesting because tomorrow is when all the options are up. Because when they short sold at a price at a deadline, and that's tomorrow. And the hedge funds want to buy this shit back while they can, without paying through the nose, because they got to get the stocks back to where they
cover their ass.
Did you guys hear that story about there was like a guy in England who had Bitcoin? He had like all these Bitcoins on a hard drive.
And he lost the encryption key.
He threw away the hard drive like a year ago or something. And it's worth like $500 million or something.
So he offered to buy the dump where it was thrown away for like $70 million. He's like, I'll buy the dump and I'll set up a facility to go through it and find the hard drive.
And the dump owner's like, hell no.
The follow-up story was, even if he had found it, he couldn't get into it because he lost the encryption key. So that's when he gave up. When he realized he had lost the password, even if he found the hard drive, it was no
That's
good.
a bad day right there.
Oh, yeah.
That's a bad day, yeah. I don't even have a real response to that. It's like, hey, you're a billionaire. No, you're not. Exactly. You're a loser now. You're worse. And
they're going to be laughing at you forever.
They're laughing about you on Jam TV. They're laughing. You never even heard of Jam TV, and they're laughing about you for 4 minutes.
Oh no, it's horrible.
Bad. But you know what? That person's pain makes me and all of us feel better in a pandemic. So it's worth it.
Laugh at others' pain.
Laugh at his pain. And does he have other riches? Is he worth $1 billion anyway, or was it like?
I have no idea.
Probably not.
No,
he's got 5 or 6 hard drives he's lost.
He's a wannabe rich, acting like he's rich, probably.
So let's all learn from his mistake and don't throw away your hard drives. Right?
I've got boxes of hard drives, boxes and boxes. And you know what's on most of them is every music show that all of us have ever done at Cobb's Mill and at the Duck and at Rascal Flatts. I recorded all that stuff. I've got like thousands of hours of all of us playing music. And that's what I'm going to do. If any of you guys hit on Bitcoin or on whatever, I'm going to be like, here's the hard drive. Here it is.
Look how bad you looked.
I want $80,000 for this hard drive. Yeah, exactly. Extortion.
Here's when you threw up in the behind the drum set.
Right. I got all that. No, but I've got every show. I'm going to have to start another show just to play those. Just literally come on and hit play and play like a whole set. Because I got it all. I've got Dave Hirsch and you and me. The picture you posted, Sherry, of Dave.
Yeah.
I got the video of that. I got all that stuff.
Great.
But who has, even with a pandemic, who has the hours and hours to watch it all? It would take it would take a year to watch it all.
Right.
What you have to do, you talk about extortion, you have to go through, many live feeds. People would, especially at the Black Duck, people would stand right under that alcove where Mike would hang out. And the conversations that you picked up, that there are people who do not want other people to hear. People just talking shit about people right there.
After the gig. Yeah. I have one person who will remain nameless, who was a friend of ours, we sound like we're in the mafia. Well, a friend of ours, who was another friend of ours who will remain nameless, was performing, but was having a rough night. Like a great player, but was having a rough night. That's all I'll say. And person one was standing right. The camera was literally right here. And they're like, oh, God, this is terrible. Oh, my God. And people were texting me, but I couldn't get the text because I didn't have the phone. But they were like, stop him.
Individual one.
Out and whatever, and just talking to people probably about nothing harmful. But I'm like, oh, shit, I'm standing next to Ed's phone. I just realized it. And everything I say can be used against me.
Yeah, well,
Club was kind of that way
before
too.
there was really video, I had a little tiny. I don't even remember. It was cool. It was like a hard drive, like a tiny hard drive inside like an iPod looking thing, and it would record like 1,000 hours of MP3.
It was like a GoPro kind of.
And I used to take it, but it wasn't video. And I took it to a show at the Crab Shell, and they have those like square umbrellas over the tables. And I put it up under the umbrella. I pinched it up in there. And there were these people like talking shit at the table, and that's all I heard. I did not get the band at all. I just got them talking shit, you know.
Oh God!
And they were like, "Buy GameStop because it's going up."
Buy it now while you have a chance. Robin Hood will shut you off.
1990 at the Crab Shell, you know.
Do you guys remember there was a website, I don't know if it's still around, called happypuppy.com? You could download any video game. They pirated video games, and you could download, like, this was like in the 90s. You could get like Doom or Duke Nukem or like
Right, like 8-bit video games.
Yeah, I mean, there weren't, I don't know what they have now, but I just found this website that has every arcade game from like the 1970s and 1980s, and I'm like playing Galaxia.
You see this little box?
Centipede is a great game. It's not like it's not incredibly like great graphics or anything, but it gets your heart rate up when you're playing it.
Right. No, the gameplay is great. So you see this little box right here? This little box has about 150 arcade games, every Super Nintendo game, every Nintendo game,
Atari,
all kinds of crap. I've been collecting video game images since probably about 1995.
Wow.
And so
Sick, man.
My son would love you.
And now you can fit them all on a Raspberry Pi. I built this thing for like $60. It'll play probably like every video game you ever remember.
That's really cool.
Wow. Ninja Gaiden.
That's really cool.
Not this box. Maybe
I got him.
But I probably have it. Like, I have a couple of these. One of them has like all the old Neo Geo games on it, all the old Turbo Graphics stuff. Yeah, I got
Neo Geo. Yeah,
hundreds and hundreds of games.
Wow.
Didn't
And you want to hear a song?
Yeah, play the theme to Mario Brothers on ukulele.
I wish I could. I can't.
I've got to take off. So thanks for having me. It was great
Jim.
fun, Mikey.
Yeah,
everyone,
I'm gonna get going too.
Jimmy, take care, bud.
Peace out.
I'm
Cheers.
gonna sign off, guys.
This happens every
I'll see you
time I
later.
play. This happens every time I play. This happens in Bobby Q's and the Black Duck. I'm like,
okay, I gotta go.
Hey guys, I'm gonna play a song now, and everybody who is on stage takes off. All 17 guitar players go sit back down, and Billy, I don't know where Billy is, and
Yeah, Sherry, great to see you. Good night. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Tommy doesn't let me sing with him, and yeah, it's sad. But wait, David, we're talking.
Dave went into the other room. Yeah,
Dave's over here. Dave, that time when you said to Dennis, Dave was playing bass all night, and then I went up to sing, and then Dave even sat down, and he's like, Dennis, want to play with my wife?
Yeah, I remember that. It's like, I don't know how to answer that
You
one.
can play.
Wow, yeah. How'd you answer something like that? That's wow.
I just remember Dennis handled it so diplomatically because I opened an enormous door for you and you didn't walk in. So I give you credit.
Well,
He's too polite.
so go for it. Do
All
something.
right. I don't know. I have like a whole bunch of random songs here, so I'm just gonna play Crazy. Because like that's nothing compares to you. When I can put down an instrument and just sing, I sing so much better. So but I usually sing Crazy pretty well, so I'm gonna give it a try. keep going. Crazy. Crazy for feeling so lonely. I'm crazy. Crazy for feeling so blue. I knew you loved me as long as you wanted. And then someday you'd leave me for somebody new. Worry, why do I let myself worry? Wondering, what in the world did I do? Crazy for thinking that my love could hold you. Crazy for trying, crazy for crying, and I'm crazy for loving you. Crazy for thinking that my love could hold you. Crazy for trying, crazy for crying, and I'm crazy for loving you. Yeah, like, it's even bad when the host leaves, like when I'm playing something and then Ed walks out, which has probably actually happened. Like, I think I've looked out the window of Bobby Q's and you're out there on your Segway, and like I'm the only one in Bobby Q's. Like, everyone leaves, including the host.
I didn't do that.
I'm getting a whole bunch of hearts, so thank you for ever doing that.
The only person that can prove that accusation is me with my videos.
Okay.
He has all the videos.
And they're in a dump somewhere.
Exactly. They're in a hard drive in a dump as we speak. What else you got? Do another one.
All right, hang on. You guys have any requests? All right, I gotta do something. Oh, you know what? You know me. I like the old songs.
Don't ever play Sweet Caroline. That's the only request I have.
Bum ba bum.
No.
Every
time we play that, Dave and Hank, their eyes start rolling.
Do you guys know my Sweet Caroline story? Do you know the story?
Tell us. While I'm looking for a song.
So, I went to school in Switzerland to this princely boarding school in Switzerland, and my best friend was Charlie Windisgrates, right? So his if Germany still had the monarchy, he'd be king, right? Like it was like his father would probably be king, and Charlie is a super cool guy, really nice guy, and his mother's name is Caroline, and she was at the time she was divorced from his father, and she had been dating Sweet Caroline, Neil Diamond, for years, right? And she told me, I was 11 years old, and she said, I'm Caroline, the one that he wrote Sweet Caroline about. And she was his girlfriend for some number of years. And then she was dating David Frost, and she's actually a character in Frost Nixon, the play and the movie, right? Like she's like one of those people. And so I was telling that story my whole life, like that my friend's mom was named Caroline, and she was dating the guy who wrote Sweet Caroline. And so she's the Caroline, and I know her, right? And then somebody said to me, like within the last 5 years, they said, I looked it up on Wikipedia and you're full of shit. And I'm like, what do you mean?
I know who it is.
And they're like, it's Caroline Kennedy.
Yep.
He said it's Caroline Kennedy, right? And I said, yeah, it's Caroline Kennedy if you don't want to give your ex the credit for the song.
Right. Well, there's that, yeah.
But in any case, so then I called my friend Charlie, who I'm in contact with, and I'm like, so Charlie, what's the deal? Your mom told me that day we went up to Pilatus and we had ice cream. Your mother told, and he was like, yeah, well, the official story is it's Caroline Kennedy, and we just leave it at that. And I'm like, oh, like there's some story there. And I just said, okay, we'll leave it at that. So he could neither confirm nor deny.
That's why I've always heard it's Caroline Kennedy.
Well, Ed, you can edit Wikipedia, you know. Anyone can.
I'm going in. That's it. I'm going in. I bet I have a video of me saying to her.
On a hard drive somewhere.
On a hard drive, exactly. With my Bitcoin password. All right, what do you got?
All right, so one thing I'm going to do is set with all songs from the 1930s because I think that's the most underappreciated decade. It's Only a Paper Moon, Harold Arlen. Anyway, I don't remember what else he's written, but I know that name. Like he's written a lot of stuff. But anyway, or maybe he only wrote this one song. I could be thinking of someone else. But anyway, written by Harold Arlen.
Cool, go for it.
Say it's only a paper moon sailing over a cardboard sea, but it wouldn't be make-believe if you believed in me. Yes, it's only a canvas sky hanging over a muslin tree, but it wouldn't be make-believe if you believed in me. Without your love, it's a honky-tonk parade. Without your love, it's a melody played in a penny arcade. It's a Barnum and Bailey world, just as phony as it can be. But it wouldn't be make-believe if you believed in me. I'll do it one more time. Say it's only a paper moon sailing over a cardboard sea, but it wouldn't be make-believe if you believed in me. Yes, it's only a canvas sky hanging over a muslin tree, but it wouldn't be make-believe if you believed in me. Without your love, it's a honky-tonk parade. Without your love, it's a melody played in a penny arcade. It's a Barnum and Bailey world, just as phony as it can be. But it wouldn't be make-believe if you believed in me. I love the 1930s, right? So the 20s, people know the Tin Pan Alley stuff, or some people do. The 40s is World War II. And I used to do stuff like this at Waveney. I used to do these discussion groups. What?
I was texting with
You know what? You did good in the 30s.
Right. I was
It's a good genre for you.
again.
No.
Just kidding. But so I used to do these programs at Waveney where I used to talk about like different decades and music from those decades, like going back to like the 1800s and like what was going on in the world at the time that these songs were written. And really like nothing was really, things were happening in the 30s, I guess. But in 1931, 32, before Hitler came to power in 33, these were some cute songs. You know, they were just happy-go-lucky songs because there was nothing really to like protest about, or there's really nothing happening.
Well, the Depression was going on. That was happening.
Yeah, but so that was late 30s, right?
No, that was early. 1929 was the stock market crash, and so These people were like all the movies where they're Fred Astaire is dancing, you know, that was to cheer people up so they didn't kill themselves. It was so bad.
Yeah. All right. So
Because they're drinking bathtub
My
gin.
grandmother used to tell me stories about she came of age in the 20s, and her and her girlfriends were teenagers. She used to go to the speakeasies.
Yeah.
And drank during Prohibition and stuff, and dance in Charleston, all that kind of cool stuff.
Like,
and the
everyone
gangsters
knows-
were on the cars with the Tommy guns and, you know, all that cool stuff. It was
This is
a
one of my
different time
favorite
then, for sure, you know.
Signature 20s.
All right, cool.
Actually, I'm not going to do the whole thing, but
I got all excited.
Oh, sorry, Tommy.
Okay.
Yeah, that sounded good, by the way. That was good.
That was cool.
Yeah, we gotta get back playing live. I'm starting to get a little stale, like, you know.
It's honestly, it's hard for me to play to a computer. Like, I need people around. I'm not even an audience. I just need people around.
Maybe I'll make an app. I'll make an app that you can live stream from, and there's a crowd on the bottom of the app, and they all like look at you like, "Oh, you're so good, yeah."
You know what? In about 8 weeks, we can play in parking lots and stuff. You know, there'll be open air stuff.
Oh yeah, spring is coming.
Maybe spring is going to be here, so you know, maybe we can work something out outside. You know, for sure.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna play a video. What am I gonna play? Maybe I'll play. Oh, I got this big giant bin of. Oh yeah, I'm gonna play this one. Check this out.
Tommy, you are home.
Exactly.
now.
You can't find your way anywhere but home.
Exactly.
No, no, but at least I'm in great company. You know, that's what makes it worthwhile. Doesn't matter where the hell I am, lost in the woods. If I got good people around me, it's okay. You know.
So, Eric however you say his last name. Sorry, Eric. I know you're watching this, and I pronounced your name wrong. I apologize. He said that Harold Arlen wrote all the songs for Wizard of Oz. When he wrote Paper Moon that I just sang, he wrote all the Wizard of Oz tunes.
Pretty catchy guy.
I knew him from somewhere, and I couldn't place it. But yeah, he's right.
Oh wow.
That is really cool.
A nice bass, Dennis. What was that?
Oh, I wasn't even paying attention. Was it my blue one, my Music Man?
No, it was acoustic.
Oh, it was acoustic.
No,
it's a Dean acoustic. Yeah, it's just a Dean acoustic with the maple top.
Right. No, so that sounded good.
Burl maple top, something like that.
Yeah,
that was a fun song. That was one of the few songs that I put together that if you just sit and listen to it, you get an emotion out of it, which I thought was pretty cool.
Yeah, it came out
put
great.
Your headphones on and just sit there and watch it.
Warm sound, really good.
Yeah.
All right, I got one more.
Nothing doing with the clothes you wear. It's not about the way you comb your hair. Gotta pay the dues just while you can. Gotta light a fuse to pay the man. They say the world is what you make it, and people always try to come and break it. Pay no mind to all the things they're saying, sounding like a broken record playing. Don't need nobody to believe me. Don't need no alibi. Go get it while you can. I still got to get it over. I still got to get it down. I still got to get it over. I still got to get it down. It's not the game, it's how you play it. It's not the word, it's how you say it. Do my thing, keep the money paying. Only one, and this is where I'm saying. Don't need nobody to believe me. Don't need no alibi. Go get it while you can. I still got to get it over. I still got to get it down. I still got to get it over. I still got to get it down. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. All right. Oh, yeah, yeah. Don't need nobody to believe me. Don't need no alibi. Go get it while you can. I still got to get it over. I still got to get it down. I still got to get it over. Oh, I still got to get it down. I still that's it.
That's funny. I'm glad that that got left in. That was kind of funny. You know?
Cute.
That was great. Crazy good. Crazy good. I just got one question. What's up with your hair and the eyes?
Oh, I'll tell you what it was. So Nick Troutman, who was playing the bass on that tune, right? He was making faces. They were like yucking it up during the video. And I knew this before I did my part. And I was like, what can I do to try to like out weird them? Because they were being weird. And so I combed my hair. It was like the early days of long hair.
Right.
And it was like to here. So I did a cousin it, you know, I like combed it down on my face. That's all it was. It was just to outdo those guys, you know.
Dave thinks you look like Justin Bieber like that.
Exactly. Like I thought it was pretty funny, you know, like it for some reason my blonde highlights are coming out. I'm not I'm not coloring my hair. Like, you know, it's for some reason it went from dark brown to kind of gray model to now it's like blonde. I don't even know what happened. Like there's a blonde quality to it. And it looked that way, you know, or maybe it picks up the light that way. Who knows? But that's all that was. It was just to be weird, you know.
Okay.
Sometimes I just like to be weird in a video, you know.
You know, you got to be interesting to watch. You know, it's visual, right? So everything else.
I got sick of doing the same old thing. Like I set up at a table and I play and I have a green screen and I have an image, but like you're just playing. Like I wanted to do something different, you know.
No, I get it. It feels like it's cookie cutter after a while, right? You know, it's
right.
Like you do it so many times. It's like, what can I do to make it different? And you know, you gotta do stuff like that for sure.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
All right, you guys, super good to see you. We're winding down on GMTV. I'm going to play my good friend Dave Wexler, and then we're going to stop the show. So great to see you guys.
Good to see you.
What did I
Thanks
say?
A lot.
Dave Wexler.
Did I say Dave Wexler?
Yeah.
Actually, no, I'm not playing Steve Wexler. I'm playing Dave Wexler, his cousin, who looks a lot like him.
Taught him everything he knows.
But you know what's funny? When Dave and I got married, Steve Wexler came up to us and said, "I'm so jealous." He's like, "that your last name is now Platt." He's like, "I want to be Steve Platt."
That's funny.
That was about the most boringest name you could possibly have. I mean, like Steve Wexler, I don't know. It has a ring to it, right? Wasn't there like a mid-century architect named Wexler? He designed some like really cool houses, and you know. See, I'm jealous. I think Wexler's a cool name.
It's a cool name. And there's another Steve Wexler who is my Facebook friend. You'll have to go check him out. Who is a piano player in the city.
Oh, cool.
And I always like
them together.
I would like write him like I would write Steve like, dude, you're so freaking loud. Will you stop it? You're killing everybody at the jam. And my other friend Steve Wexler would write me back and go, I don't know what you're talking about.
You're the wrong person. Too bad the two of them couldn't have jammed together. That would have been great.
Steve Wexler and Steve Wexler.
Yeah.
Oh my
Steve
God.
Wexler squared.
Super good. Well, here's Steve Wexler. Great to see all you guys today.
Good night, everybody.
Bye.
Good night.
Good night, everybody.
Steve Wexler on the team.
That was quite a show.
We're out of dropping. Yeah, taking a stand.
Oh, wow.
All right. Thanks, everybody, for being on Jam TV show number 46. We're counting down to show number 50. Or should we be counting down to show number 52? We're coming on a year that we've been locked in here, and we're going to keep this going forever. So thanks for joining for the show. Thanks to all the people who donated. If you're feeling so inclined, there it is. Whatever. Okay, I'll catch